Hey everyone, I'm Inqs, and welcome to Season 53 5 vs 5 Grand Arena Championship, Week 3, Round 3. It is the grand final, and in what is becoming something of a comedy, kind of like an old-fashioned Looney Tunes cartoon, where you got the sheepdogs meeting at the punch clock mounted to the tree. Hello, Ralph. Hello, Fred. Once more, I'm passing by brilliant Zid of Attacks. And I don't mean that as a slight passing by, because I lost last time, but, we're just passing each other all the time. He's ahead of me, then he falls back to me. I sometimes ahead of him, blah, 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 but we keep running into each other. So, brilliant Zid of Attacks, the partisan, of course, of my guild, Maw Chromium. Let's go ahead and get right into the comparison. Yeah, so this is one of those Monday morning, early afternoon in the Eastern, East Coast time on the Lolo stream. So we'll go ahead and skip the prediction. But yeah, we've got some folks in the chat. So you guys are welcome to, I've already done my intro for myself, so you guys can chatter and chirp as you like. But we do have Zid chilling in here with us, so that's nice. He's deafened right now, so he must be having a phone call. But let's go ahead and get right into it. So rank 40 fighting rank 41. My GP is 14.4 million to his 14.8. Top 80 GP 3.13 million to his 3.138. GAC Omicron's my 56 to his 57. Zetas, we're tied at 349. Top 80 average speed, my 163 to his 154. It's nice. Mod analysis, plus 25s. My 206 to his 146. 20 to 24s, my 450 to his 359. Plus 20s, 656 to his 505. So we've got him pretty round on speed. That's nice. Offense, plus 4%, 164 to his 112. And plus 6%, my 53 to his 32. So again, got him on offense too. So we have a mod advantage. Nice. Oh shit, I forgot to flip this over on the recording. Let me get that on the VOD there for you guys. One of these days I'll get professional with it, I promise. Let me, okay. And then if I toggle this off, boom. Okay, scroll back up to the top for the folks that are looking at the VOD. So there's your scroll down. There's his GP. There's his speed mods. Offense, and now we're caught up to relics. All right. So, total relics, my 2126 to his 2264. Relic 9s, my 94 to his 151s. He's just a massive boy. Relic 8s, my 132 to his 93. Relic 7s, my 28 to his 23. So he's converted a lot more, 8s to 9s. Datacron analysis, total rerolls, my 316 to his 258. How rare that I should have some type of advantage. But I think that's inaccurate, because I think what this means is that he's broken down a bunch of his set 13 here in anticipation of set 15. So this is probably misleading to look at. GL comparison-wise, let's see if anything jumps out. A little faster than average Ray. Pretty big, though. Okay. Nothing too nutty there. All right. So-called key characters-wise, really robust gas. Wow, 11.5k offense at 140k prot. That's a lot. Wow, a 275 speed too. That is a stellar set. Wow. All right. Okay. Yeah. Very robust Ben Solo. Okay. Nothing too crazy there. All right, let's flip over to the Omega Bot report. Blow that up a little bit. All right, attack time wise, Zid only attacked early here at my request, because I was streaming that last time we fought in the nighttime US. So usually he's going later like this. Zid was courteous enough to clear the bottom front. Spoiler. So good people, good folks. All right, mod comparison wise, yeah, man, I'm the green line. It looks like I have the mod advantage. Yay for me. JC Omicrons are pretty much tied up. There's no real meaningful difference here for 5s. And then efficiency-wise here, of course, this report is pulled on just this season, so weeks 1 and 2. And yeah, true to form, Zid's always looking for the opportunity to get some Underman clear on you. So while most of his attacks are 64, 65, the next leading attack counts after that are all Undermans. So something to be mindful of. Defense-wise, he has a pretty well-worn pattern. Trench Watt, Keller and Beck, Gas Krex, GG, Savage, Saw, Jabba, Iden, Ray, Slacker. And then a mix of some stuff. Now, we might expect this to be pretty much the same going into week 3 here, if not for the addition of Jar Jar at the end. We, of course, expect to see Jar Jar on defense, as is tradition with most new teams. So, yeah, we tried Malgus last time, and it was okay, but we got pretty low on time. I probably played it inexpertly as well, but a different plan today. We'll just put it like that. Defense-wise for fleets, yeah, Executor, Endurance, and Malevolence. So, Executor, maybe to snag the odd drop. It can happen. Lord knows it can. And then Endurance and Malevolence, it's whatever. It's more or less cheese, maybe strip a couple banners, but he's got what he needs to clear on offense. And if you're setting kind of light-ish defenses, he's going to get really high banners. He's just going to skip off, skip having some reinforcements and like 3-man with Profundity and Leviathan, stuff like that. So he's always looking for that opportunity to pick up banners in efficiency, even though he isn't usually dropping, so it's nice. Defenses by zone. We might expect to see Keller and Beck, Jabba, Ray Swolo, and then some unlikely team. Bo-Katan, Reva, GG, Gas Krex, something like that. That'll be like the 4th one. Offense-wise, yeah, man, he's got the house. Bane, Vader, Lord Vader. Yeah, I really love that as a saw counter, by the way. That is just bodacious. JMK Cat, Leia, C, JML, DTMG, Cere Malicos, Talzin, Malgus, Starkiller, BKM, Finn, Reva, Slacker, blah, blah, blah. The list goes on and on. So he's got quite a bit for offense. And these, over and above the GLs, having stuff like Bane, BKM, great opportunities to pick up greater than 65 banners on the kill. Okay, let's head on over to the main screen. Let me flip this back on for you guys. All right, let's talk about the board so far, the state of things. As I said, Zid was kind enough to clear the bottom front so that I have the opportunity to talk about the full defense. We see it's a 481, so not a 500 plus, so we got a little bit of a nibble there. Let's talk about what we got. Where's my notes? Okay. So yeah, against Malgus, I went with a Health Cron. Now, if you're going to JML this, you probably still want to run Doubt. Like if you anticipate your opponent using JML. JML can still win either way, but it's most likely that you'll stop banners, particularly from protection recovery, getting back onto the team if you were to use Doubt. That said, it's the last match of the season, and I really wanted to give this a go. I haven't set Malgus on defense all season. So that was the thinking with the Kron. All that said, he got 64, so 1 banner dropped. All right, Savage lead, Nihilus, Treya, Scion, Talon. Yeah, man, last time I set this on Zid, I had it top with a Doubt Kron, and he really showed me the way with having a Sith Kron. He had a lot of health on his, and I skewed for a bit more offense with mine. Some decent health at it, not as much as his. But this was intended to be like, if you really want to see this, you're going to see these nuts. You know what I'm saying? That said, 64 banners. He just crushed it. All right. Okay, all right. I was just checking to see if I got some type of work I am or anything. Didn't get it. All right, against Boss Nass, clobbered that one as well for 65. And then we got a bite here with Gas Krex. So last time I fought him, I had Gas wrapped up into, I think, my Kel team. I had it involved in some other Jedi affairs, not some derivative of 501st. So I set this, seeing that he is one of the guys that likes to use Starkiller to take this on. And yeah, I think for opponents that like to use Starkiller for this counter, having the set 14 Jedi 100% Cron with the higher prot, like having offense and prot on it is great. Having both of those is great. But as far as the skew, you might otherwise think that offense is the way to go, but really the prot adds the most challenge to that counter. Just delaying the amount of time or increasing the amount of time it takes for gas to do that first sit means that team is going to be the enemy team's going to be doing stuff, maybe gaining buffs, stacking gas, and then eventually when he does stand up, you have a terrible time. So with that, his first attempt, he did kill 5s, and then he cleaned it up, but it was a bloody affair on the cleanup. So he only got the 1 kill on the first attempt, so he could have gotten like the 5-man team finishing with full banners. It would have been like a 44 maximum, right? Maybe he uses something to overpower it that lets him recover a couple banners, but no. He got 36 on the cleanup for a total of 37 on what I expected to be 45. So he dropped a total of 28 banners on just this one attack, and then with the 264s, around 30 for the wall. So a drop and a half. It's been a while since Zid spotted me a drop, so we'll take it, right? Let's talk now about the rest of the defense. So back, he's seen this, he's revealed it, but still has to go through. I imagine that he's got the material to do this, because the idea with no GLs down bottom front is he already knows what he's got assigned for dealing with any GLs he sees. So there's no strategic gain to be had in this particular matchup for me by having any of them on the bottom front. You see that I have Jabba thrown up top because, if he's going to DTMG it, well, it doesn't matter if he's going to DTMG it on bottom front or if he's going to DTMG it anywhere else. The only reason to maybe have Jabba up front against somebody that is saving DTMG for attack is if you're doing some type of fork involving like Jabba up front, GG STAP in the back, and they don't have a good GG STAP counter, something like that. Otherwise, yeah, he should be okay on these, but 3 GLs to face. I wanted to keep crew for my Cere team because I've not lost a match because of it, but I've definitely had lower banners than I would have liked because I didn't have a tank in the team. I didn't have Night Sister in there or crew. Wouldn't recommend the experience. Anyway, that's why crew's not in here. So we'll see if Phasma does anything interesting. I expect not, but we'll see. Got Leia, R2, Drogon, and then just these 2 rebels. Virtually every other rebel comp has been tried. If you're saving GG STAP, I don't think any comp saves you from GG STAP right now. So do what you're going to do, Zid. And then Rey. So you saw that yesterday against Quasar, who likes to use Cere to counter Rey. You can really put the works on that if you stick in the Resistance Bros and Holdo. And of course you've got the 100% tenacity, level 6, stuff like that. But Holdo with the Holdocron in there, it can be way too much for Cere to deal with. And that completely closed out my opponent last round. But Zid isn't going to do that. He is going to save Bane Sass so that he can properly just work this down. So that said, I just decided to lean into the, apply debuffs, get them, they'll dispel off of the Sith and stack some offense. This likely will not do anything to stop Bane, but that's why I made the comp change from last round. I just didn't see the value. This also does, avail me of Finn Zori for offense. I set it on defense against it last time, and that I thought it might be able to snag up his Night Sisters, but nah, he got a free 65 lunch out of that, and we're not doing that shit today, I'll tell you what. All right, top side, Jabba, Chrysanthemum, Bouch, Embo, Boba with a Daukron. You got Qui-Gon, JK, Cam, Kelleran, and Mace with a Kelkron. Good old Aphra, BT1, 000, IG88, and Hondo. And then saw Chirrut Bays, SRP, and Cassian with the Chirrut. All right, that covers the fullness of the squad defense. Fleets, we'll talk about when he gets there, although I'll be perfectly honest with you, it's not going to be outside of anything you've seen me do in recent weeks. So, yeah. All right. Zid's defense, top side. Kellerin, JK, Cam, Shock, and Luminara. I like this. There is some prot up nestled into this kit. Whenever a Galactic Republic Jedi ally is inflicted with healing immunity, they gain prot up. So it's gaining prot up that negates the stuff from there. So, you know, not that you'd want to be applying healing immunity to this team as a rule, but if you did, it would, you know, negate Luminara here. Still, interesting team. Saw, Cere, Baze, Kyle Katarn, Cere. Then gas cracks of his own. Yeah, that was a little painful last time. When last we met. Yeah. Okay, and then, yeah, his Dash, Bam, Queel, IG-11, Vandor. I think I used something fairly budget last time. I'll have to check my notes. Not 100% clear on what I want to do about that. Although that does remind me I should open my notes text file. I had some ideas. Oh, I said I was going to Finn Zori that. I guess that's what I'm currently thinking I'll do. So that's good. All right, bottom front. Where the games begin. Gungans, of course. Now, Zid has a really strong spec on these. Among some of the top players, I liked a lot of the metrics, particularly speed and offense here. So a lot of my spec is copied from this. That being said, I had to reclock it because after talking with a couple players who actually sat down to look at the order of operations with the kit, you know, you really can't do a lot about needing to have Boss and Jar Jar very fast. So they're going to do what they're going to do. As far as how to pace these other three, though, you would actually want Phalanx to go ahead of Bombardier, ahead of Tarpals. And you know, he's going to use his middle on his first ability, which applies that AoE tenacity down, which is just a song for the rest of these guys that are aggressively wanting to put down debuffs. Tarpals gains 1% turn meter per debuff inflicted on an opponent. So with Jar Jar on the team, in fives, every opponent will have one stack of frustration. So he's going to gain 5% turn meter off rip. So it's just important that if you wanted to have this turn order, you'll have to account for actually having him built slow enough so that with a 5% minimum turn meter gain at battle start, he would ideally still be behind both Bombardier and Phalanx. Enough on that, though. Malgus, DR, BSF, Malik, Sith Marauder, man after my own heart. We both had the same clever idea, not really using Malgus on defense the entire season and then just chucking it at the dartboard at the end. Sith Marauder is a superior threat to having SAS, but we see that it was easy for him to make that choice because he doesn't have a SAS cron on this team. So there's, you know, I'm hoping that the SAS made some type of difference, but it didn't. You know, he cleared it for 64. So yeah, but that was the idea. So this is a nastier team to deal with. Note that it isn't the stacking offense. That's kind of interesting. Let's think about that. All right. So now it's Inquisitors. This is another one that he hasn't really had on defense much. So yeah, Reva, GI, 7th, 5th, and 8th. And what has me stopping to think is, you know, I've heard that both Malgus and Reva are excellent counters to the Gungans. With both of these on defense, I am curious to know what he did to 65 my Gungans off rip. So I'll be looking into that. Now, this Rey team is interesting, only because of Mace. But yeah, I'm still planning on using Bane here, and he knows that. But the idea here with Mace, you know, I checked, and I see that Bane's kit says that he takes reduced damage from percentage health effects. But that isn't quite exactly what's happening here. When Shatterpoint gets triggered, the target is losing max stats. Right? It isn't percent health damage or anything of that kind. So the idea here would be, you know, having multiple shatter points getting procced against Bane, reducing my max health. At the same time, he's taking turns, dispelling himself, potentially dispelling debuffs off, stacking Rey's offense all the further. So this is meant very much to target and punish Bane. If I hadn't set Malgus on defense, I might hazard putting Malik as my Relic 9, buddy to Bane here, to maybe get some fear on the field and slow the amount of turns that might be taken to proc this. But yeah, I have Malgus on defense, so I don't have that option. All right, that's pretty much all the news that's fit to print on prep. So let's go ahead and restart and get ready for attack number 1. Good to see everybody. Good afternoon. Yeah, we got a few more folks just popped in the chat. Good to see you guys. We're just about to start the first attack. Just finished reviewing my defense and the opponent's defense. How's my screen? Is my screen good? Okay, yeah. All right, guys. Let's face the music straight out. Let's do the Bane fight and see if we end up having a terrible time with just that. Now, we took a bit of a risk. I set the largest health. Let me think about this. Where did I put that cron? I gave somebody the big Bane-o. Who's got Bane? Who's got that big Bane cron? Was somebody on the front wall? Somebody's got my big Bane cron that has high health and high offense. Yeah, I gave it to the Sav team. Okay. Yeah, it's got good offense on it, so that, yeah. It was a good plan to punish, but he knew it was coming, so that's fair. All right, you. All right, we'll grab... where's your boy? There he is. All right, so this one is considerably less health than the other one, but it's still okay. I think we'll be all right. I mean, that's the hope. I really wish I could roll that accuracy away, but yeah. All right. Anything else to think about? No, not really. I think the one note I might have is that I'm usually opening with third. I think in this particular case, I might want to open with second, because second's going to dispel any goodness they've got, hit again, which will hopefully have them in a lower state before I use third for the first time. It does a lot of damage. And that's when I'm going to be doing the cooldown increase. So, little good is going to come from these guys getting to do more specials. Let them all take a first turn, then Stone Age them back one, and see who is ready to die off of that. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So I'm going to do second as his first special on the first turn instead of the second special. Kind of the instinct. Okay. See that there are buffs. See that they are gone. Yes. Okay. I see you. I respect you. That hurts. I don't like you either. Okay. Okay. Hey, yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Okay. So now Echo go bye-bye, right? Yeah. Yeah. So you see, extremely reduced value. We get cooldown reset because of all that shit. So this one's just about to die anyway. Let's go ahead and strip the buffs once more. Ooh. God, that's some scary stuff. All right, let's Giga Drain. Okay, now she's coming around. Jesus, that shit hurts so bad. Stop it. He can't be killed because she's not under half. What do we do? Well, I guess we'll probably just stack up again because I didn't like how low I got there. Oh, yeah, that is also a valid aspect of the activity. This isn't like offense up, but I guess there's little good that comes from letting her have any buff, so that's fine. We'll stack up here. Set cooldowns back on Ben. Let's Giga up again. This is nice. We're getting to really just stack up huge. Yeah. This is goofy. I don't even know why this is happening. I am trying to stimulate her getting a turn. Oh my fucking god. Careful what you wish for. Alright, mildly terrifying. Nonetheless, a 64. Okay. So I think it's probably Cere for this. I didn't anticipate him. I did not anticipate him setting Reva. Now, no, I did. I actually did have some note written down. So yeah, we'll just stick with my script then. I don't need to rethink this one. Not yet. On to, oh, who's next? Fulcrum, I guess. Crew. 9th. We'll take a full team, and I make the emphasis of having the 3 Darksiders so I get the most opportunity to benefit from doubt. Crit damage. This is a crown that I'm usually reserving for Reva, so I might hold that. This one's for DTMG. And this one is probably not otherwise needed. It's good for Iden, but I can use the other Empire ones for Iden. Right? I think I can. Let's double check that. Is the other... Yeah, we got a couple options, so we'll be all right. Okay, don't really need to overthink this one. There is some, there is some damage risk. We'll just have to find out. Okay, that's good. Yep, please hit the pre-taunting tank. This is one of the many reasons I like to have this character. Right? All right, wop, 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 wop. Yes. 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 Now you can't ignore taunt, right? That was a data crown from a couple sets ago. That was a nice to have, though. Ooh, we almost... yeah, we almost don't pay the bills, does it now? Okay. You guys are welcome to allow him to take a turn, though. For real. All right. Fun times ahead. Wop, 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 wop. Yeah, that'll be enough out of you, but... Hey, stop that. Ooh. Not supposed to do that. How did that even happen, actually? Hey, stop that. Hey, stop that. You guys have got to stop with the taking the turn shit. Okay, so because we have doubt on us, we won't actually be able to gain taunt. The situation becomes dangerous. We go for the assist call now. Yeah, that is some gnarly stuff. So if we go for the big hit here, well, you can't be a beneficiary of buffs. So we have no reason to hold this special. She probably won't even get a second chance to do it again. Please don't kill him. Okay, we're so far not come the fuck on. All right, that's a no kill. You can't come back from that. Okay, so this is maybe a cleanup of some kind, but I think there's a reset. Something if we manage to kill. Let's find out. Yeah, well, you got a final go. Let's see if she can hold the line now. Man, this is a rough one. Okay, stop that shit. All right. Who's got to go? Between the two of yous, I guess you're the attacker. You're a dispeller. Let's go here. Okay, a little more durable. Okay, all right, so we took attacks there. We're each... So I think that, you know, Cal makes that much, much easier. Probably a good case to be had there. How do I turn that off? Streamer mode. Okay. We'll just turn on the streamer mode so I don't have any more Discord sounds popping up. All right. So we just had our first drop. Using Cere here without Cal got a bit rough, but we did get a 4+ out of that. So we'll be able to clean it, and for high banners. So we'll use, I don't know, probably Wampa. Actually, Sidious is almost certainly the better choice. We'll see how that goes, though. Mark it red. Put in the comment. 1 drop. Not having Cal here exposed us to a lot of AoE damage doubt prevented taunts, and yeah, doubt prevented taunts. That's fine. All right, Malgus. Yeah, I hadn't given a lot of thought to that one. Probably Sith Eternal? Gungans, though. Before we do that one, let's go ahead and do Gungans. I wanted to run my own Inquisitorius. So we learned from my last round that I really do just have to pay attention to that generator, because once you get the generator down, they go down real quick. Real quick. So let's go ahead and see that we're set up for that. Yeah. This is the right one. All right. It's just going to be weird. So, if they're starting with foresight, we'll see how it goes. I have no idea how to play the fight, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I believe in me. Okay, so everybody is able to be ability blocked. I assume there's some merit to that. We could also shake off the frustration. If we're shaking this off of Head of Tarpals, oh no, he does have like 5% TM, so he already got what he was going to get from that. So do we do this first? We could push his cooldowns back. That can't be worth nothing, right? Okay. Not the worst. Okay, yeah. Now we're gonna keep getting ponged by the death mark. I guess it feels really good to have saved that middle into this, right? That feels like a good choice. Still can't get off of him, unfortunately. And then we're proccing the taunt, so absent some type of like lockdown effect, you're gonna keep getting ponged between those two, yeah? Looks like something of that kind. Man, that is rough. They take a lot of turns. Who to top off? What does the frustration do? Can't gain assist or counterattack. That actually kind of sucks, because that's mostly what you do here, lady. I guess we would want to do the AoE right now. Push our cooldowns back to us as soon as we can. We're not taunting because we got Giga Shock. That's really dangerous. Yeah, this is a really dangerous time to be alive. Note that we're not really doing anything AoE-wise, so we are not making excellent progress on that shield generator. Throw an AoE. Okay, hey. Generator's down. Generator's down. Now we're cooking. Note that there are a couple death marks to pursue, so I could have actually gone off Tarpals and stopped that attack. That was probably a serious error. Okay. So, yeah, they do go down pretty quickly. So, not good banners, though. Not as good as the 65 he did. I would be curious to know. 59. Let's go ahead, write this in. Okay. So we'll pick up a couple banners, countering that. So because this is a doubt, it's possible, it is possible that even Sidious might not regain full prod off that. So I have to think about that. Might just be worth using Wampa if that's the case. A banner's a banner. Now you, realistically, it would be JML. I guess I could BKM that. Where did I say? Did I have somewhere written down for what I was doing at BKM? Curiously, BKM is not assigned in here. With this Sithkron, it's got turn meter and the potency up. Let's look at some data real quick. Let me make sure I got that flipped on for you guys on the VOD. All right, what are we going to look at? Division 1, minimum relic level 8. Defending Datacron, yes. And then Sith stuff. I guess it doesn't really matter. But it isn't this one. So does that actually matter? See, no one else was running this with this, so I would have much less data if I tack off a 6. What can we learn from this? Gas, C, JML. Nah, no good with Sidious. Small wonder there. Alright, so yeah. We know that, so even JML looks like it could be a bit risky, and I respect that. C-Watt looks like it's probably the best way to do this. That's okay by me. I saved Trench isn't on defense this round for exactly that reason. So let's throw him in here. Now, does that complicate my plan somewhere further downstream? I mean, I guess I would have preferred to use C against his gas cracks. But I think I want JML for his Kel team. So yeah, I think this is the way we want to play it. Oh. Ideally, this would be a Sith going into tank. We don't really have any tank Sith. If I throw in anything else, it'll just die and cost us banners. It won't even be meaningful to do this. So what we do want is something that is a tank, and we want it to be dark side, because we'll still be fast enough to do our chains, and if you have dark side tank flagged characters on your team with C, that's all required for his link to give them, to give your Darksider a taunt. So it's effectively a pre-taunt. And that's kind of what we want. We want somebody just to eat the dunk. Maybe even 2. So I don't want to use Shore. We don't need to waste something so expensive as that. I guess Piggy will do. Do I wish to throw in a second tank for any reason? I don't feel like I do. Usually, historically, when we had a health cron for Malgus, like we used C and a tank, and that was enough. So this is being even a little safe, but I don't anticipate wanting Watt elsewhere, so that's kind of the thought. Don't want to use the Sidious crown. I mean, this is the big lifesteal one, though. This is big health. Maybe big health is smart. This turn meter is actually quite nice, too. So we don't... This is pretty good, man. And this one's a lot more health steal, right? Yeah. All right, let's take this one. This one seems fun. All right, so we got our pre-taunt. We got a big health to lead off with. We've got Watt to restore us, hopefully keep us safe. Let's see if I'm completely blown out by this experience. Last chance to throw in another tank if you're of the mind to, Tassinix. It would be embarrassing if you lost this. Into the Abyss. Tank tech out. Oh, no, it's a hit. I guess the stream here wasn't to hide from you. It was Zid. No. Zid was invited to be here. It's just, you know, like I'm technically on the clock. It's just a stupid idea to be, you know, streaming on Twitch during normal working hours. So, your boy's not a complete dumbass. Anyway, let's throw this tech out. Not that it should matter too much in the end, I think. We can't restore Prot to Piggy because he's got doubt, and that's okay. Your man's already served his purpose. Yeah, that's fine. That's also fine. All of this and more is fine. No, still no reason to bother with this. So we're just gonna be. I'm cool. You're cool. We're all cool. I'm fine. How are you? he's losing that prot. We're getting close, getting close. Almost there. No need to do any kind of relink. We'll just chill. Good, no vodka in the coffee today then either, Dark Crush. Yes, that is correct, sir. We are indeed not messing. Are you kidding me? Why did you just dunk him? You're not supposed to dunk him. That's cheating. Stop it. Yeah, you were supposed to do all that to him. Why did you? Cheater? Okay, so thank God for the tech, because this would be super annoying to be pushed back through all this stuff. All right. We so warriors. We want to relink you, and then we'll relink at the end. This is the way I prefer to play this. I'm sure there's other ways, but I like to drain all the prod off BSF because she's able to restore prod every turn. And I've had in distant memory getting timed out on a slap fight between C and BSF. So by removing all of her prots so that she can't do that to you, then relinking Malik and Sith Marauder and doing the delete on them, that's the technique, man. Yeah, now there's no way I can get jammed up on BSF, and I'm one turn away from relinking, right? So I'm just going to be real cool, real chill. Relink you and you. And then hit the gas on that. Yeah, see how much health? See, this could be a serious risk from a health point of view too. But, yeah, she ain't gonna. She can't stop what's coming. All right. Yeah, there was an awful lot of damage taken in there. So, see what Gam. God bless Gam. Okay. So again, we can. The idea behind Wampa here is that even if we do lose our original protection banner, which I do expect we will, her shield cannot be prevented. So if for any reason we did have doubt on us by the time we needed to do this slap, it's going to happen. We're getting this shield. Ain't nothing stopping us now. All right. How to deal with you? Strictly speaking, for the idea of keeping that protection banner, I guess it would be best to add protection. But I don't know if I have something that's... Ooh, a dark side protection up. That would be perfect, bro. Perfect. With protection besides. I say the protection because, like if you have an enormous protection pool and they hit you and they do just a sliver of damage and it reads like it's 98% protection, the game sometimes credits you the banner and gives you the banner anyway. So that's kind of the thought. It also just so happens that this protection up is really ideal for saving one banner. Hey, you stop that now. Yeah, so we just take our one banner. And see that this is actually tenacity down and he has a stun that he could do on 3 stacks of Purge. This could be potentially irritating in some other point in time. So what did you do? I think he must have thrown his middle. I think that's just about the only thing he could have done to have taken the protection banner, but I think he gets it anyway. Son of a bitch. No, 45 is... No, I think that's expected. So it's okay. So where are we at? What's the actual score? 483 to 481. Your boy is the grand champion. That's what's up. C in the back. Fantastic. That's an interesting one. So it's a C Sith concentrate. This is something I haven't seen in a minute. Let's stop and think about that. So dreadful amounts of health. That means that there would be great vulnerability to like Lord Vader related crap. Granted, they're having all these they're having all this dispel going on. That's an interesting fight. What do I have? I think I've got a lot still. Let's map this out now. So Aphra, BT1, 000, L3, and Hondo. So the nice thing about the L3 being in there, if you just had Hondo with dark side droids and Aphra, or even Chrysanthemum and Darth Vader, because they're specifically called out, you can have Aphra pull out the summoned droid, because it's checking to see, like, are any of my allies light side? Because if it's dark side or neutral, you'll still get the summon droid. So he's trading off not being able to have the summon droid in exchange for trying to impede CLS, right? That's the idea. Like, if you're taking CLS against this team, I showed last stream, you can still get it done. Like, you want to go after Aphra, but then you have the dual threat with Hondo, and now you have this combined pre-taunt, returning taunt situation, not to mention that L3's special will heal and level out the health of droid allies. So it's actually, a sustained threat for BT1 and 000. All of this can conspire to really jam up your CLS clear. So, interesting to think about. All right, now he has Trench with a Dowcron in the back. I respect that. Trench, Django, Watt, Dooku, Newt, and then C, Nihilus, Talon, Treya, Savage. Very, very interesting stuff. So, I mean, probably like a Lord Vader related thing, right? Because it ain't gonna be no Jedi thing. Ooh, wait a minute. No, BKM could straight up devour this, right? I think the effect of the Kron. Oh, that's gonna be a treat to look up. I bet you somebody's done that. Let's pull that up on screen for the folks at home. Good, interesting comp, Zid. You certainly had me not expecting that, I'll tell you that. You still lurking there in the background? Because I've already cleared your bottom front, so now you can, come to Jesus.
I'm
tell us a little
there.
bit about your attacks
I'm
and
lurking.
stuff. What's going on, Lurker?
Yeah, so I am indeed lurking here. And what I used against your Gungans was just a good old Leia. That's a tried and true
Sure.
65.
Sure. Yeah, I had better banners yesterday with Malgus, but I don't know. I don't know if there was a way. I guess I'd have to go watch Arnold's video or something because I know he was one of
Yeah,
the
I had
first
one guy in this week, Darth Merrick, he timed out with Malgus against mine because I had so high protection on my Kron, like almost 90%.
Okay, so okay, then yeah, because
So he
yes,
probably dodged the bullet there.
there's a lot of risk getting juggled. You saw how that was, and I wasn't even able to target your generator like manually once the entire fight. I just kept getting ponged between Phalanx and Jar Jar.
And I think if I had like a more tuned Kron for them, because that was just a bulk protection Kron, like if they would have more offense, it could have killed off Seventh Sister and like Fifth Brother at like various points of that fight.
Yes.
They
Now
had
bear
hit
in
just
mind,
a little bit harder.
Yeah, now bear in mind that I also had the 50% reduced defense from the level 6 on my own
Yeah,
Kron.
of course.
So in this matchup, next 5 season, we'll have an Inquisitorius Kron to counterbalance the Gungan Kron. I wonder if this matchup will be safer without having that 400%.
I think it will.
Yeah.
I think, because like the 400% Empire Kron, like the only thing it provides is like raw damage to the Inks, but like it's just like upfront raw damage, and not like there's not much more synergy than that. Like I think Inquisitor's Kron itself, like from set 15, like whoa boy, that's a lot better than this Empire Kron without the drawback.
Yeah, I am looking forward to it, man. All right, you got potency, and then you have the ignore taunt. Man, that's a nice Kron. All right, let's see. What am I gonna do about you? So see, Bo-Katan straight up got doinked out of existence. Can you tell me about that? Yeah, you went in with the Kron and everything, and you got blown out in a minute. So these guys move so fast. There must be so much turn meter generation. But why is that the case? Why is that the case? So there's what is it that would save them? There's the prod up from C. So bonus turn from BKM would go first. I think that the cron says that it is it going to target a GL? I think it can. If it does, that could be a problem. Where you at, girl? All right. Random non-galactic legend enemy loses 100% prod. So the theory seems sound. It seems like it would work. What would stop this? Protection up from her? Whenever they suffer a debuff, she gains prod up. But that's only for her sake. They gain bonus protection. Bonus protection... Yeah, that is still purple. That is... Yeah, okay. So that's what it is. So you end up applying debuffs somehow, and that's screwing you up. Really, that is surprising. That really catches me off guard. I'm very surprised by that. So I guess like a Lord Vader and kind of rough it out sort of thing. Maybe even a cleanup. That
Where are you using your Moff Gideon test?
Sorry?
Where are you going to use your Dark Trooper Moff Gideon?
Yeah, I haven't fully mapped out everything yet. I guess that's a prudent question to ask, though. Oh, wow,
Because
that's a speed
I
set
would
he has on
assume
fire.
that the DTMG will demolish this for 65.
DTMG would demolish it for 65. Why should that be the case?
Because it works really good on Sith Eternal. Maybe with Safari, I haven't tried it. I only tried it somewhere else. But
All right, well, I'll definitely be thinking about it here a minute. Yeah, we have to have something clean. So what's my preference for dealing with this? What did I write down that I was doing for... So I think that was going to be some Lord Vader thing. But if that's the case, that I want Lord Vader to move, I don't think I set GG STAP on defense. So GG STAP is probably going to be the answer here. Let's go ahead and do that. I remember that Magna was really just kind of a tit, just did nothing. So I'm thinking the idea is going with these four. Still the same cron, still haven't been able to roll away that little bit of crit chance. Yes, I hate it. Thank you for asking. The one disadvantage to not having a fifth character is, I guess, a little less health stacking for Grievous, but I don't think that's going to be significant. Let's roll and see if I'm punished for this. It always comes down to banners with Zid, so we'll see how it goes. Wow, we had a few more people pop into the chat. How's everybody doing? I guess we would...
we know Sith is a filthy cheeser.
I'm sorry, what's that, Orbinator?
We know Sith is a filthy cheeser.
Yes. Yes, cheesing scum.
Yeah,
I mean, but like I always say, I mean, you got to play to the meta that it is. The meta wants you to cheese, you cheese. I mean, what are you trying to do? Lose matches? Yeah.
I mean, the real thing is like where you bet in the game. I guess you just have to cheese to compensate that, right? So I think that's more the case with Sith.
Holy shit, this is terrifying. Okay, you're cool. I'm cool. So what do I do with you? You're ahead. We want to get the health banner back for you, but I could top you off. If GG goes, it doesn't matter though. So let's just act in the interest of preserving STAP. Yeah. So it's just gonna be like that. That's fine. We get our 64 is damn fine for GG STAP. So we'll take that. That's a good one. Okay. That dash bam. What did I do the last time I fought his dash bam? Something cool. Right? Right? Where is it? Oh, I didn't write it down. Hold on, let me check my history then. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, that match. What did I do? Oh, did he not have it set that round? Oh, I guess not. Well, that said, I guess I'll look it up. Was it? Yeah, it's a dash bam with Vandor. And what's the cron setup? Prod up. Ooh, cooldown reduction one. Okay, I see you. High deflection. Interesting. All right, we'll think about that. Nope. Yeah, let's say 7, just for the sake of argument. Has defending Datacron? Yes, defending Datacron set. Oh, in that other Sith Eternal sword, I might get more data if I set this to 7. Ah, shit, I didn't even set a defense minimum relative, so we're not going to get more data on that. There you are. Defending only is just you. So there's only one of these. We won't get much data if we sort with just that one. Okay. Star Killer, that's interesting. DTMG is a sure thing. Yeah, I worry about using DTMG against the C thing. Because surely we'll be able to get a move before Traya moves and puts Isolate on us, but then we're going to have a bad time after that. Actually, his Traya is...
Is Traya even going to get a turn, though?
70 something? Plus 30 from the Savage? Or something like that? Plus 20 speed from Talon, and then plus, what is it? 40 speed? Because it's 20 speed doubled for Sith from C's leadership. So there's a better than even chance that DTMG doesn't get to go before Traya isolates, and that could be disastrous, I think.
You think your Moff Gideon won't outspeed Traya?
My DTMG's 310, and he doesn't gain any extra speed.
Yeah, but Moff Gideon reduces their turn meter, right? So Moff Gideon goes, he's like 370.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I actually just blanked out and didn't think about how fast he was. He should be 370 plus, so... How fast are you? 281. Plus 20 from Talon. It's 301. So 331. 371, I think. So... Yeah, 371. I actually think that might be an equal speed to my DTMG.
It's 20 speed, right? So it is 361.
No. It's 20 speed doubled for Sith allies.
Oh, okay, got you.
Yeah. So let's check out Imperial Remnant. Yeah. 370. 1 speed slower besides. Yeah, I don't like that one. I don't like that.
Does Gideon not give any speed from his lead?
I don't think so. I think his leadership is offensive stuff. I could check, but I thought it was one of those non-speed leaderships. Yeah, looks to be the case. No speed off rip from his lead. So, yeah. If that means if we get isolated, this probably tits up. So I'm not down with
You
that
get
one.
isolated on your tank, and like the rest of your team with the Kron is what does the damage, and you should probably be able to kill Trey pretty fast.
So,
I mean, I don't know.
so here's
I
here's the problem. Here's the problem. Your DTMG is isolated. You won't be able to bring back anybody who dies from any kind of incidental damage. You can't direct a Dark Trooper to do an attack to help you start off right if you get isolated first. And then if you do some AoE damage, let's say you get a Dark Trooper turn and do his AoE, which is usually the right way to go. Because you would want to do that here, right? If you just basic, you're probably not going to kill Savage with that basic. So if you did the AoE, and God forbid you took someone below 100% health, Nihilus is just going to feast off that, right? Like, unless it's decisive damage that kills him, or we can, like, progress from character to character, this seems pretty dangerous. What do you think?
mean, I think you need to get to around the taunt from Savage, then kill one, and Nihilus just melts down if you when you have one dead with a dead mark. But I don't know. I only tried it in TW, and that was a breeze. But like that's different. Uh,
Yeah, but in TW, you probably aren't seeing Trey modded exactly this way.
I mean, yes, we do, but it's not. We don't have a Savage Omnicron, and we have the DTMG Omnicron, so it's a different fight. So that's
Yeah, it is a different fight with Omicron enabled. So I want to say, here's what I need to mull through. Why would BKM not work?
oh,
And then in my case, do I want to throw BAM in there as some type of added insurance? That's kind of what I'm mulling through right now.
it has 0 win rate, right? Yeah.
Yeah, 0 win, but only 2 battles seen, so.
Ugh.
Yeah, 12.5 and an 11.6 tried this respectively. And both of them were decisively not wins. So there's something mechanical that I'm not seeing there. There is protection restore, but that it doesn't really make sense. Like, we're not doing a ton of debuffs. Like, our match doesn't start with us inflicting debuffs. So they wouldn't have like a massive amount of protection up to save them. So what's the deal? Why should they both lose? If you're not, and if they have the potency up and tenacity up, you're not even able to inflict debuffs to cause them to build up protection up stacks. That's a good puzzle to think about. All right, it'll probably become a little clearer once I map everything and see what my options actually are. So we know that it's going to kind of be Lord Vader or BKM, ultimately the way it's going to break down. Trench, we can still go for CLS. A bit more dangerous, though. There's a better way to handle it, too. I know people like to tray that, but obviously I don't have it. What else do I even have that works for that? Yeah, oh, God. Still haven't even thought about how to apply J&K. Yeah, I should probably just sit here and look at what I've got. So, Star Killer, Rebels, Finzori. Is there maybe a... I don't think Finzori could work. Cute idea, though. Where did I say I was going to do that? Finn for his dash was the plan. That's right. I think I even saw an opponent of his do that last week. Let's put this up. So yeah, Starkiller can still get this done. I believe that. Not very practiced in that fight, but I might need to do exactly that. So GG STAP is done. Yeah, Gungans are a slam dunk. There it is, Finzori. Full bore. Now there's no Poe in there. Rose Tico's a nice addition. And you just, I guess, run around them. So I'll probably give that a go. We'll pen that in. Holdo and what's her name? Rose. Alright, so that one's good. Hello. JML for the Cal, so that's JML, Jedi Cal, JKR, JKL. Alright, so GG Stamp, Starkiller for this. So it looks like we have a couple different options. Aphra gets who? Aphra might be a very fine choice for BKM. Yeah, that Treya can be a problem. Yeah, people overkilling with that. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, guys, let me take a couple minutes break. Let me mull this over. Get a step away, refill my coffee, all that stuff. Thank you guys for tuning in. And I'll pause the VOD so it's not a bunch of dead air as we're going. So be with y'all right here in a minute. Okay, we're back live. All right, I've reloaded a fresh session. Let's head back on it. So, as far as what feels planned out, for sure, we'll go ahead and do the Finzori on dash, see how that goes. The one thing you always have to bear in mind is, are we doing anything that involves stagger? No, we're not. We're not taking a long resistance hero Poe, who can inflict stagger, but you figure that it would be nice. So I guess let's load up the team and think about how it has to work. Where's my Holdo and a Holdo Cron? My guess is Rose doesn't matter so much, but still. Yeah, this is the biggest, baddest one. So why does this work? You don't dispel. You don't dispel. I don't think you dispel, and you don't dispel, so you must. Otherwise, well, I guess the intention would be if you are killing IG and he comes back that you've got enough turn meter to loop, and then you go after Vandor. Yeah. Dispel all debuffs. Yeah, it's a defensive thing. So it's a mass assist. So you don't have any type of dispel here. Why does this make sense? Why do people do this? Attacking GLs? No. Switch that over real quick. There's Finzori. Yeah, just one scene. So there's only one crazy bastard out there who's tried it. Who was this guy? It was Sasha. I know that son of a bitch. All right, Sasha. Let's see if I can't learn from you here. So, yeah.
What did I do now?
You successfully use Finzori against this dash bam kind of setup, even though you don't have Resistance Hero Poe to dispel IG or anything like that. So I assume the strategy is just to literally blitz through him and then go after Vandor with all of your turn meter gain.
Yes, correct. Sorry, I was listening but not watching as I look over now.
Oh, good,
yeah, I
buddy.
remember the match.
Good to see you. I didn't hear you sneak in through the side door there.
Yeah, I was just lurking.
Awesome to have you. Okay, guys. My guess is then you would trade here so that you can get to stepping immediately. It's all about the mass assist, because the name of the game is blitz them down. Now, inflict stun. I don't think that's the one we're looking for. Defense. First, remove for each from target enemy. Removing turn meter from IG is... Oh, shit, I didn't actually have to hit you there. There you are. How are you? Hello. Somebody has a dispel on basic? Why did the taunt come off of IG? Huh. Probably should learn the mechanics on this old-ass team eventually. Okay, so that's not good. And he's about to go. We could cause him to lose his turn, but I think we're just meant to loop this and close the fight. Okay, 7. Yeah, that's good. That's good. It's not the right time to trigger exposes on this target. Trade here. Surely that's the right option. Mass. Yeah, that feels like it's the right move. Do this. We could pull turn meter from him, but then we don't want anybody... We want to pull turn meter from you, I guess. Nice, nice. Then we would want to blitz you down next, right? So what happens? If we would have to kill him. We would have to do enough damage to Quill to prevent his next turn. Otherwise, we're better served going after Bam, right? Because Wonder of the Force can start to be a problem. Who next? We've already avoided... So he's already done his birds. It'll be a while till he birdses again. We're just worried about Wonder of the Force. All right, let's go after him. Okay, Wonder for those two. Okay, not my favorite. We can't stop you from going now. So maybe just an all-out assault to get him. Can't really do anything with that. I don't want to proc him to do Wonder of the Force next. I want to be able to do this and do the blitz, right? Like that. Okay, so now you wondered here, and now everybody's wondered. So that's fine, but he's already done the most damage he can do. Just a second. All right, there we go. Just a basic. I don't want to do any kind of trade or any shit like that right now. Okay, turn meter removal. You're the next one to go, so let's go like this. Okay, you resisted. All right, I'll live with that. Wonder of the Force can't save you now, so now it's just about waiting this out. Okay, he's gone. Trade. Brap. Okay, yeah, it's close enough. I think basic because I want to save the mass assist for the kill. Ooh, you son of a bitch, you're not supposed to do that. Can't remove the turn meter from him. Let's do this. Nice. Can't stun, can't dispel anybody. What's this one do? Piss on it, just basic. Yeah. Wait, you can't do that, you son of a bitch. Forgot about that part. Can't prevent this either. This is going to be what it is. There's no type of protection up from us. Yeah. We just have to bide our time. Bide our time, I guess. Yeah, we don't want to remove turn meter from him. Do your thing, my dude. You're allowed to do stuff. Okay. Your 7 shits. Alright, this. Gain up. Ideally, we'd want him to go, but this is going to kill regardless. Yeah, I think it's like a 64. Yeah, 64 will do. Okay, not bad. All right. Star Killer here, huh? Now we'll do the JML here first. Emphasis on doing the for sure's first. Dang, yeah. I hate when I sneeze like that, man. All right, protection. I set my Jedi Calcron on gas, so that was nice. This is the big one. There's no need to worry about revival. All right, let's go. Oh, hey, Renee. Didn't see you sneak in either. How you doing, man? We want to go after JKA, of course. Just push. Woohoo! I like that. All right, we'll swap back over to you. How's the turn meter situation looking? Great, great, great. Actually, that's fine. Flip on back. Welcome. Good to see you, friend. Into stun. Gorgeous. Into stun. Wrap. Make with the lockdown. Do the little call here. Get the slight prop back up to him. I mean, as far as like a efficiency for this pushback, we'll just give it to JML. Yeah, that's gonna do it. Wrap. Wrap. Oh, yup. The rest of this, we could just try and top him off until it's his time to go. His moment to shine. We could do the big heal here. And then this actually pushes his turn meter into basic, into smite. Death. Done. Alright. Yeah, this gas cracks me in. 35% prot. It's not inconsiderable. Oh my god, that was my stomach? I need to eat soon. Okay, Rex, Echo, Fives, cracks, no. Division 1, defense minimum. We'll say 7 just for the sake of data. Get more data from 7 than from 8. This crown set. And these 2. Omicron, please. All right, what you's got? What you's got for me? C Stark 89%. Yeah. 96. Wow, such a difference it makes to have a Plo Koon in there. Interesting. All right, might do that then. Yeah, see, Finzori again, man. The time of Finzori is now. Okay, Sidious was always going to be trash there. Good to know. Wow. Wow. That's actually surprising. Why would this be 2/3 win rate? So I guess what you need for this to work is basically gas or Krex. Probably just gas needs to be without the prot. You'd need to get lucky, right? Like if they take turns, that could be bad. I don't know. Only 3 fights though. And we are struggling to think about how we're going to apply BKM. So, okay, so that's an option. Starkiller BKM. Where's nobody doing any type of Lord Vader thing in here? Did I miss that? Did I overlook that? Yeah, I don't think anybody's giving it a go. Curious. Oh, there you go. You get down there. All right, now we're talking. Lord Vader's looking at best something like a 60. meets expectations. So, Starkiller's probably our best move for banners. It's been a while since I did this fight. You want, I think, to do third with her ability first, Mara Jade. Because what you're looking to do is middle off of that and zero out everybody's turn meter if they got stagger, right? That's the if part of it. But I think that's the technique. So I think we'll set up for that. See what kind of fleet arrangement we have. Okay. Yeah, we still have JMK. Am I risking too much? So figure. How does this work if we do Lord Vader versus C? We're faster. We crush. Maul will do middle. We're not faster than C. C will link off that. Who's next fastest? Probably someone on my team. Probably... Wow. So yeah, if we do this, like Gideon might not get used. This might be not the best choice, because we have a whole bunch of shit that we're not thinking about right now. So I think before we do this last fight on gas, we need to fully decide on those last three teams in the back. That feels like the right move. Do I have something there? No, I don't. We'll close the Malgus tab. Aphra. No division. We'll put this on. Put in L3. Great question. Is it a doubt cron he's got? What kind of cron did he set with that? He did set a doubt. With respectable crit damage at that. It's a good idea. Okay. So we don't have a lot of data here. Defense minimum 7. Reva, Aphra, Slacker. Dash. Really? Yeah, that's for 59 though. Okay. What if I take away the 7? What else you got? Yeah, piss all is what you got. Okay, so very strong potential candidate for BKM there. Because we could JMK this gas thing and just trivialize that, right? That would be ideal if we didn't have to use JMK for something else back there. That means against his... Where's Trench? Do I have a tab for Trench? Go ahead and set that up. Division 1, Relic 7, Datacron, yes, and Doubt. Yeah, so CLS is out. Starkiller could be in. GML, blah, blah, blah. No Sidious, so no cheap seats there. 100% with Lord Vader for 59. So we know that that could work in the end. We also see that Starkiller has some success. Yeah. Yeah. Guys, wife wants me to pause stream real quick. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. So Starkiller can work there. All right. DTMG, 100%, 62.9. That might be the application. It's probably one of the better options, banners-wise. So we got that written in. Right now, looks like Lord Vader, I think, for C. Lord Vader, Maul, Royal. Yes, we do want Thrawn, because the idea would be we'd isolate Savage and then just shit-stain Traya so that her unique won't set off Nihilus to annihilate someone. So Thrawn and who else? Probably Piet. Because then we can force a taunt on the Lord Vader. If Nihilus does get lucky and gets to come after us, maybe he'll just be a dum-dum and use it on Lord Vader. That's kind of the thought. So let's just throw ourselves into the maw with that. Into hell. Let me make sure I got this back on for you guys in the VOD. Boom. So yeah, Starkiller might not get used if all goes well. BKM should have no problem dealing with Aphra. Bonus turn is superior to turn meter, so as long as because you get I think we get a bonus kill. I'll double check it, but I think we get a bonus turn every time she's successfully killing somebody with the Kron. So if all goes well, Aphra's probably not taking a turn. Let's go ahead and spend that ship energy. Right. Let's face the music with this one then. So, what does this mean? Extraordinarily high health. Yeah, man, I don't like this. Let me do one more check. If I sort off the Datacron, which had us very restricted, and I throw on, let's say it was a doubt, just to get some other data to compare by, does Lord Vader fit into that? Not really, no. Game does not care for that at all. Yeah, Slacker, of course, would have been great. That's true. That's fair. Alright. The one thing that sticks out to me is that with this high health, the protection up that Traya gets off rip might be a problem. Why? Man, that frustrates me. Why does BKM not work here? Like, do people screw themselves over just throwing debuffs up at the How could you do that? There's nothing that's going to go out ahead of BKM. So why does that just fall flat on its face? Darth Vader's not necessary here. What do we want? We know that our debuffs are going to fall off because of Traya, so it's not about that. That's part of why it's important to kill her. So for the purposes of this fight, if we have doubt, we stop them from being able to heal up. That's probably the way to go. The other way would be to bulk out, right? The other consideration is an empire. What kind of Empire Crown might work here? First, we'll sort by crit damage. That makes sense. That's the one for DTMG. But we could use a different. So we have this one. Now, yeah, offense stacking is probably smart. Yeah, we can't do 400% offense. This is probably the best one to use for this purpose. Doubt will stop the turn meter. Doubt will stop. Taunt. Probably can't hurt us. All right. Well, see you in hell. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, all right, so, all right, I guess. Actually, you having linked him is kind of nice, because now Thrawn's not going to be taking a lot of turns if everything works right. You're not going to be taunting, so we're all in on you, right? See, here's the problem. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Now, does this even work, though? Wow, it would be wild if it did. Yeah, you have Talon there, so it's kind of just a dumb idea. Does that mean that we just blitz in on her? But all that product is intimidating. Maybe it's him that goes. Probably don't have a ton of time to think it over. But if I had to guess, him dying is probably slick. Let's try it. 2, 3, 4, 5. So we just took a lot of power off the table. That's kind of nice. Wouldn't really want to go after anyone else right now. I guess Traya. Might have been better to go after C. I don't know for sure. Okay. Yeah. Now he's going to be able to go. But yes, now he gets to pop. Question is, how much shit do they get to do? Yeah. See, you just, you did me dirty there, bud. So, you're going to kill one of the two, but I can't really do anything about that, so whatevs. Yeah, you're the one that's marked, but you're busy being dazed, so that doesn't matter. Okay, you losing some prod is nice. This, yes. Yeah, I mean, I might as well. Guess as good as mine. Okay. It's not altogether horrible. Yeah, you're going to hit back. It's not my favorite. This still won't do anything of value. Maybe the Dispel. Try and land a daze. Slow the coming of the end. You there. Hanging out by yourself. Hi. This won't be meaningful to bother going with the 2-stack. Yeah, that part sucks. Not the best. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine now. Nope, still no fucking... Man, that daze is just eternal. Okay, that's good. That's bad. That's not the best. Okay, that's progress. We will call that some type of meaningful progress. Now you're going to link old boy over there? Okay. Not my fave. Yeah. Yeah, you've got the thing, so I can't go after you. Could try to bully in on you for 4 stacks. So let's take the gamble. 3, 4. Not quite the droid we were looking for. Big hits. Nah, not quite. Ooh, finisher. The finisher. The Punisher. Before y'all get zapped into non-existence, it would be just extra super dope if you would just do this for me. Die. Good. Okay. So, you know, not my super fave, but probably something we can work with. Because him doing whatever he does isn't super meaningful to me. We can apply debuffs. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Yep. Just crushing. Yeah, that's the one. Get him, boys. Put it on auto. Go with God. Slap the shit out of that old man. You get him now. All right. So, not a drop. But also, you know, just barely not a drop. So. All right. So we get to go cheap now on the gas, right? We get to JMK that. This one was advertised to be quite the stomp, so let's see how that goes. got our 400% on. Good to go. Try to be mildly intelligent about how we do this. We want to go ahead and get Want out first. Yeah, we'll go ahead and call him. Bop, 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 bop. You son of a bitch. Resetting turn meter is probably a good move. It's not great for him, though, now, is it? No, it's not. Sucks that we weren't first, too. So how can we take advantage of that? We don't have to keep him staggerlocked, so this isn't going to be some type of stupid CLS situation. This is fine. We just want to chill here for a minute, then. Looking for the AoE. Alright. Yeah, that's the droid we were looking for. Alright, and then the chip off. Yeah, you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir. Alright, you go out, and now we're just biding our time. Yeah, we couldn't gain taunt there. That's smart of you, Tess. Good call. Good thinking. Strategery. Yeah, you're still immune because of bullshit reasons, but that's okay. I'm not mad. You're mad. Ow. Not a huge fan. Days. Okay. Alright, we can stop his revive there. 62. Alright, yeah, 62.9 is what was advertised, so. BKM is some type of crazy underman there. I can feel that in my bones, so let's check that out. Let's check those two matches real quick. Okay, good. I had the right board up for you guys. I thought I had the wrong screen up on the VOD. What was this? This was you. Yeah, BKM is just going to work here. So I guess it's up to me about how much I want to risk there. As far as gas, did I already close the gas tab? I guess so. Time for a new gas tab. Because I want to say JMK Cat GK might be enough. I don't know. We have the incentive to try and pick up a few banners here. We've had some mess. So what's it gonna be? JMK. 2-man for 67 or 3-man for 67. Okay, that's pretty much the message that I need. We are going to 3-man it. Because if the best case outcome's the same banners, why take the risk? Had some folks come, some folks go. How y'all doing? See a bunch of you here in the chat. What's poppin', people? Do offense, Jedi Cron. No revive. There's no revival effect, so there's no reason to be concerned with that. We could take this one. Yeah, it's my highest offense one that I have available at this point, so probably the way to go. Reset, smite gas. And that should be about the end of it, I think. We'll do the third on JMK targeting Krex since he can meaningfully take damage. Although, yeah, anyway, whatever. Okay. All right, you, oh yeah. So we smite here. guess it would be prudent to kill you next 5s. So let's get about it. You haven't inflicted any kind of... Yeah, the debuffs are yet to come. Yeah, we haven't had the thing yet, so let's go ahead and be sure that we can dispel that readily. Okay. Bam. So Rex is by far the greatest damage threat here, not Krex. So we want to get rid of him first, ideally. Let's just go for the big smite there. With style. Get it with style. That's fine. Cleanse up. Just a basic. Nothing. Yeah, God. Insane. Okay. 67. Good stuff. Yep. Yep. Right. So yeah, that was just as advertised, a smooth 67. And, okay. We're through the top now. Yep, same old, same old. Spy and soldier. Interesting. All right, let's see if we'll get screwed today on fleets. We'll do those last, of course. Let's knock out this Aphra fight and see what kind of shenanigans I might get away with BKM-wise. So if we do everything that we're thinking we'll do here, surely not more than these 3, right? The fact is, we should be able to just round robin this. There's no reason we shouldn't. Let's check the cron, make sure I have the understanding. I think I do. Because the question is, do I risk just going with just her? If it works the way I think it does, there's no risk, right? All 5 characters can have their prot stripped, and I can ignore taunt to target any one of them. So I just get to bonk. Well, that's the thing. You wouldn't necessarily... Well, that's the thing. Do you have enough damage to one-shot everyone else?
Only one character loses their protection.
Yeah, only one person does. Yeah. I mean, she has strong damage, but yeah, that's a fair point. Once per character per balance. This is the one I want. All right. Let's think about it. You'd want to have OG bow for some type of protection. I mean, let's say we were considering to not just triple, to solo it. Maybe up to these 4. We'd have prot restoration, bunch of effects to use, a taunt to eat the kidnap, time on our side. So I think this is probably the best we can do to be protected. Let's go with 1 less and assume that that's the most we should take the risk on. All right, here we go. Okay, it begins. So now we could do the mass. This will actually call the ability block assist. So we could probably lock her down off rip just from this. Debuffs worth dispelling. Mostly, I mean, he can put down the fire, but I think we'll be okay. Not landing any kind of thing there like I had hoped. Okay, so you chose to go with that. That's good. We can get the crit damage down before he starts doing asshole stuff. This will dispel. Yeah, I have to do this. I have to dispel. Okay, so I have to hit you there. You don't actually have prot, so you're going to die, like, just from a basic next turn. Yeah, that shit's going to hurt. I'm sure of that. But then we kind of pop off, don't we? Something like that. Certainly important that you go away. Why not? Yep, that's cool. Dick. Die. Okay. You won't die. You won't keel over from this alone. Ideally, the fight would go on long enough for us to get some prop back. That would be the greedy move. Hey, stop that shit. Yeah, so this basic probably won't kill. We can get... Alright, dig this. We can do the third, get the assist call to probably get the prop back for OG bow. We otherwise risk ending the fight without it. So we'll take the money and run? How about it? 64. Hey, you know what? Fine. Grogu bow. Okay. So aside from not having OG Cal on my Cere team, things went really nice on attack today. Glad we stopped to think about that, because I was actually poised to use Starkiller against the Gas Crex, and even if I'd won, it certainly wouldn't have been for no 67. And I don't know that there was a better way to slice that damn C team that he set. But that was a great choice to put that on defense. Are you waiting for me to wrap up, and then might you be interested in streaming the rest of your attacks, or what's your kind of game plan here going into the rest of this?
Yeah, I can stream the rest of my battles.
Okay, dig that. I'll try and set it up to put that VOD up on screen. Get the screen up for you. Alright, so fleet-wise, we know we're going to do Chimera versus something. Probably Endurance. I think that's exactly what I did last time. What did Tess do last time? On our last meeting. Yep, that sounds like something I do. Yeah, this absolutely sucked ass. I hated every moment of this, but I did learn a good lesson from that I hope to not repeat. Where did my cursor go? Literally, my cursor is gone. Right, there we go. And Conquest is just back, so it's going to be a busy afternoon. Alright, certainly the most determinant fight here. We will go ahead and take our rebels. 1, 2, 3. Unlike last time. So, I think I am going to do it like last time in terms of the characters I bring. Because the issue wasn't the characters I brought. The issue was that I wiggled on Han's first turn. And I've seen a number of circumstances where Boba Fett comes out as the first reinforcement, forces an ability block onto your Han, and then he's not able to shake off all the debuffs and everything on his next turn, which is not great, which means like you have to let a turn of his time out, and then you can use Profundity's next turn to push a bonus turn to try and save him. But that could be a mess. So I wiggled the last time I fought this, and what that effectively meant was they could choose to focus down between 2 characters and not 3, since they could target Han. And lo and behold, they blew out my Outrider. And in terms of winning this fight, you can use an Outrider and kind of push, Profundity basics into Outrider to circle around to get as much download done as possible and launch your ultimate. Like, that's a viable way to maybe salvage the fight if you lose your Han. But if you lose your Outrider, man, that's tough to work around. So, all that said, thinking about it, Ghost would be cool to have as a second option, because if I don't need bigs, it might still be great to bring another reinforcement. When Zid does this matchup himself, how many, because this is kind of the thing I have to think about when he's using Profundity on offense. What kind of reinforcements is he bringing? See, he'll bring up to 2. So he might do the same for me. Do I risk the same? He's got the Phantom there for the quick 1-2 punch to close out the fight. I think I will. Because it's, as far as bringing out your second reinforcement, I'm pretty sure it's, the ship's unique, right? If Profundity uses call reinforcement on consecutive turns, dispel all buffs on all enemies and dispel all debuffs on all allies. So, part of the appeal for that second ship is like when you're doing that 1-2 punch, you get a dispel, a free dispel. And I was just checking to see if I still got that, and I don't. So in this particular case, I feel like I'm better off taking Cassian as a second ship. So we've got Biggs in there as a just in case if we lose Y-Wing up front. You really would wish you had a tank for that. And then if the worst outcome doesn't happen and we feel like we want to take the momentum play, we can have Cassian. And that's the plan. Okay, IG, call Han. Not the very best. Okay, so far so good. We'll basic to try and get, just a little assist magic off of that. They just choose to brap him. Oh, Jesus. Alright, so you didn't get the bonus hit off that, so... This is a scary time. This is a very scary time. This is what I'm talking about. This is the kind of shit where you end up having some... Okay, now, this is where I can get into some trouble. If I third, that's probably smartest. But if I basic, I could get the assist call and then wiggle off of that. And you don't want to give me the money. We don't need the tank, so we can call in the reinforcement to take the money and run. Even smarter still, I might actually be able to cleanse you with Cassian. That might actually be the smarter way to go. Because we don't need the we don't need the focus on him, but we do want to kill him. I don't know, but that cleanse is actually kind of an interesting thought. Let's do that. On the off chance we have some bullshit happen. Okay, so that happens. Okay. Okay. Go for the chip off? Yeah, because he's about to do the thing anyway. Yeah, the chip off was good. Basic. We won't be able to shake the taunt yet. There. Now we can get rid of that. Nobody in our way in that respect. Don't need to really push a turn. Nobody to pull out from under stealth. Maybe push up his turn to get another special rolling ASAP. Call an assist off of it. Nice, nice, nice. Do this. Now we're pushing real good stuff. Might as well do this for the moment. Basic, keep the assist. Nice, got a little assist action. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, go for the Brad. Try and put this thing down. Quick, 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 quick. Nice. We could do the special here, but no need. We'll save it for Boba, should he appear. Hey, stop that. I'm thinking we might have ult. We got ult. Alright, no Boba. No nothing. You get nothing. Alright. Not today, Zid. I know you're there, you bastard. Not today.
Yeah, not today. Well, man, was that Y-Wing close again to getting sent to Gapplebee's.
It's true. Look at that. That counterattack cost me the banner. You stole my banner, you son of a bitch. Alright, take it. 74. Yeah. Yeah, the Cassian was kind of nice there, actually. I don't mind that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it gave you a lot of options. It gave you the cleanse stealth there, or you could have called him for the mass assist to get the kill. So it was not a bad reinforcement. And took the Boba situation out of the equation, like
Yeah,
when
man.
he was in stealth.
Man, losing your Han that way is just. All right, so, we'll Chimera this. Play it the same as usual. All right. I think we're in the clear. Let's go. Ideally, we're controlling the Marauder. Not a lot of damage going out. We have to kill the sides. This is a painful lesson I learned a long time ago. Do not think that it is a good idea to go after this guy, because it is not. He's just an asshole who's not really going to do anything. There's nobody that I'm really worried about. Yeah. We're just going to play it the same as usual. Go for the big hit. Because there's more disadvantage in him taking a turn and passing turn meter, or feeding turn meter. However you prefer to look at it. Yeah, don't kill my tie, though. No, you weren't supposed to do that. Hey, you were supposed to kill that guy. What are you doing? Hey. By the way, it'd be great if Scythe would ever take a turn. Perhaps before the end of the year. It would be neat. I guess we could pull. Yeah, there's no reason to pull off the buffs. I think we can just wrap them out. There we go. Alright. Yes, dispels, please. Thank you. It's a little terrifying. That's a waste. Just basic over there. Spread that. Get your killing blow. Okay. What do we risk in this? Nothing right now. There's nothing good that comes from him taking a turn, though. Let's just basic call. Okay, that's fine. On that angle regarding controlling him, we could go for that. Yeah. Deny him anything else. That's fine. You do what you do. I respect that. Yeah. Alright. Mr. Calrissian. Hey, step it. Okay, so you there. Let's take care of that. Wrap. This one? Okay. Very nice. Alright. 74 will do. Malevolence. Now, when you're setting Malevolence on defense with Sunfac and Spy, you're typically setting it only with Vulture, because if you set Vulture and Soldier, sometimes Soldier comes out. Now that, if you're well practiced in the fight, that's probably a good thing. But if you're so used to always bringing out Plo, I feel like there's at least a decision to be made, because, yeah, you don't want to potentially risk the banner loss from Soldier coming out first, you kill Soldier, everybody's cleaned up, and then Vulture comes out later in the fight. So you would have to be ending the fight really early. That's kind of the idea there. Take you 3. I shouldn't. Yeah, that's the order I prefer. Typically, I'm only bringing Plo Koon. So what happens if Soldier comes in? If Soldier comes in, I could just use Unending Loyalty and not bother with another reinforcement. Yeah, Soldier comes in. We also have more movement. So what's my choice? I could try and get that extra banner, because we're 74-74, so we're doing really good. It'd be great to pick up the 75. Out of curiosity, I will quickly check and see if there's some interesting deviation in the win rate, but I don't think there is. Yeah. Where's Spy? Yep, and that's you too. 99.2 for 99.2 for 74 banners with just the one reinforcement. What happens if you were to bring 2? Out of curiosity, because that would be Ahsoka for me. Not terribly popular. All right, we'll just run it with the 1. Try and be clever about it. Sunfac. Well, if we do
Can I
this,
help you?
it puts the defense down. Yeah, but we're always still trying to get rid of him first regardless. Yeah, because we're also trying to put down Spy. That's right. It all makes sense now. It's all coming back to me. We basic here, because I still want to be able to target Spy at this moment. Yep, there's always one dodge. There's always one. Thankfully, this comes right after, and we're able to chip him off. But what a pain in the ass. We'll go ahead and take that big hit. That's fine. Yeah, now this happens. And we'll see what the order of operations looks like in a minute. We'll go ahead and sweep. I'd like to target him because I want him to be able to taunt and continuously expose himself until the appointed hour. So we're out ahead. I sometimes feel like I'm risking by not doing unending loyalty here, so I think I will. Because you could lose one of these other ships. There's no reason to be slack on this. Okay, so indeed it is soldiers. So we're going to have to try and close the fight out, I think, before that happens. We got like 2 turns to do the do. We want to do this so that we can heal, move turn meter, try and close out the fight. We don't have a taunt up. No, we do for Y-Wing. Sorry, it is still up, so we will push turn meter. Little comes from this guy being allowed to live. So let's probably try and take care of that. Restore taunt. More durability for you. Coming soon. Coming soon. That's unfortunate for us here. We'll see how this works. We sweep. Get some of that off deck. Yeah, so it is going to come out, though. If we do this, you're going to actually get another sweep, too. But there's nothing to do about that now. Let's just do a single big hit. We got the offense down. It's not going to mean a whole lot. I guess we'll just go ahead and apply defense down. Ooh, nice. But that means that he's just about to do that. Okay, so we will big hit here. And do we get to go for a big closeout? Yeah, that's fine. I mean, that's whatever. Ain't nothing going to stop that from happening now. Mass. Yes, we do get to close the fight right here. So again, not great banners, but we didn't need the second reinforcement, and we ended the fight before Vulture entered. So 72 isn't good, but it was going to be the 71. We'll take it. All right. Yeah, we're good. An 1812 is what I posted. That's with 1 drop, so we had definitely some banner bleed. I know that Lord Vader versus C counter was rough, but it did get done. Now, let me go ahead and get ready to put Zid up on screen. Let's see.
Yeah, GG.
What's that?
I just said GG. Like it was pretty okay in terms of banners. So let's see what Zid will show
We'll
us.
see.
Yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see.
Let me trying try and get you in here in the Discord feed. Discord, Cantina. Okay.
Hey man, I'm getting like 1832 without a drop, so like that's about my efficiency regardless.
Nah, fair enough.
Yeah. Well.
Okay, Zid,
Yeah.
you want to put your thing? You want to get on screen? Let me.
Yes, sir.
Let's throw it up in there.
I mean, I don't know what you said, but I also set like 6 GLs, so I mean, like, I'm not trying to be efficient.
I respect that. That's a fair point.
Yeah. Yeah, we can notice that.
Okay, we've got Zid up on screen now. So, and while you're getting set up here, I'm just let me pause the VOD real quick. Run the men's room right quick, and I'll be right back. All right, party people, we're back. Yeah, it's certainly gonna be more interesting of a watch than last time.
It's gonna be tight. Gonna be tight.
Much like Taz putting on his pants in the morning, it's going to be a tight fit.
You need an extension cord for that projector?
Mm-hmm. Show me the butt
I
crack.
have relaxed fit waistbands here, motherfucker. I'm going to be fine.
Yeah, you strike me as the sweatpants type.
You can get them on dress pants now, dude.
Man, the blissful ignorance in which you express your degeneracy. It's like, no, man, you're missing out. Like, there's high-end menswear with stretchy waistband.
I don't know if your screen's back on, but I have some things to say to that.
I'm sure you do. Well, I mean, it's if you want it on the VOD, you can have it on the VOD, buddy. But let's see the fight. Oh, you were supposed to kill him. Oh, don't do that. Kill him. Okay. You're supposed to kill him.
Oh, let's see. Let's see.
You guys had one job.
Give him some time to cook. Give him some time to cook.
Oh, now. Come on now. Beat a beat, bop, beat, boo, boo. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. 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 That's a pretty good size hit, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, nice. I like that you ignored that. That was cool. Yeah, everybody's going to start keeling over now. Yeah, that's, yeah. More or less like that, yeah. Womp. Yeah. No points for second place. Womp. Yep, that'll do it. That's good.
There's a 64.
That's good. Pretty good.
Okay. I'll probably run GG STAP here to give me some flexibility, and I'll eat the small banner drop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was kind of a toss-up whether or not... Oh, shit. Let me square this. I just realized that the Discord image in the stream is kind of outside, so let me fix that. There we go. Stretch that into place. And that should be about it. Yeah. There we go. Sorry about that, folks watching this VOD in the future. Alright, man shows respect, goes in with a full team. That's good. I'm sure I would have done the same. supposed to kill him. Kill him. Kill them all. Come on, Leia. Do stuff. Do something. Really have to emphasize the doing something part. Really, no third. Why not third? To stack your health. You just wanted the healing immunity that much?
Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
I'm still not there.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
No, I think it's there.
All right, there you go.
Oh, that was a doo-doo.
Yeah, I
Like
forgot that too, that she can't be locked down like that. Yeah.
You get the stun on her.
Somebody forgot about her Zeta.
Oh, we'll just push her TM back. Or not.
Be cool. I'm waiting for literally anyone on my team to do anything. You guys are allowed to do stuff. What you gonna do? What you gonna do, Jen? You gonna do something interesting over the course of this entire fight? Or nah? Gonna go with the or nah? I'm thinking or nah. You really let me down.
She's fucking fired.
I'm telling you, she's just sitting there at 100% turn meter. It's like, yeah, anyway, I don't care about that. I don't care about this shit. Ugh. Jin, we could have had greatness. We could have had greatness, Jin. We were this close.
It reminds me of my battle on TW when she revived Leia like 3 times. It was crazy.
It would be crazy if I had something like that happen. Yeah, and she's decently fast. I want to say like 335, 334, something like that. So, not fast enough, clearly, but it's the thought that counts.
Cass volunteering on stream that he's out of spec.
Out of spec for what? You think I'm the type of peasant that runs my TW mods and GAC?
You're too slow.
Versa?
You're too slow.
What's too slow?
You're Jin.
For what?
For that fight.
I don't think simple. It quite works the way you think it does. Because, TM Overflow ensured that her being at 100% TM was entirely meaningless.
And the only thing that's overflowing is your belt.
Man, again.
Okay, we're going there.
Did we have a bad checkup at the doctor today, Dagger? What's going on here? We lashing out?
No, I just got to keep them PG because you're on stream.
You're going to lose a foot soon? What's going on?
No. We just got to keep them PG because you're on stream.
Man, that's PG, man. I got to check out, the media reel your kids have access to. Damn.
I have to care about the media reel my boss has access to.
Also fair. For all of Dagger's coworkers in his immediate vicinity. Hi, Dagger's coworkers.
No. No, we've talked about this. Like, my online gamer tag to my own, dumbassery is something I get called in real life, so it's not too hard to find me on the internet.
That's true. Okay. This is fair.
Yeah. What I really would have wanted to try, would have been Lord Vader solo. But
I was thinking you might.
Too pussy for that, so I'll just go and take the 65.
Yeah, I mean,
if you had one more drop, I could have considered it.
Exactly. Yeah.
But not now. It's a very competitive match, so I'm gonna
in the
fuck
future.
around.
In the future, you don't need Kit Fisto for this. You can foreman it for 66.
Yeah, that's what I was pondering a little bit.
Yeah, I don't feel bad about not having crew in here because nothing was going to stop this. Yeah, Kid Fisto being meaningful. I'm here for it. Who else do you have better to smite? I was going to say, I mean, I would have just smited Faust, but that's fair.
And also, I think that crew will not help against GMK, so it's still like max banners.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I have no regrets about not having crew in here. It's like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You always
So
have to
that's
wonder
fair.
when you're not running double tank if that's going to be detrimental. Yeah, that's nice.
And Skadoosh.
Yep,
Yeah,
before ultimate.
It's been my experience that even if you 4-man this, you win before ult.
Yeah, well, that was like before he took his second turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super
We got the
fast.
chill.
Zoom, 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 zoom.
Let's see
All
what
right,
the
you son
Zoomer
of a
has
bitch.
for me here.
Eat dirt on all of these.
Oh, that's me. But
That's
I get
right.
it. That's just what I would do. I would have it no other way. No other way.
Okay, 4-man dark side team. Inflict many doubts. Go. Kill him.
Okay. Please.
Kill him.
I was wondering a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So what I saw was
Okay.
interesting.
Okay.
And I saw Finzori, so I'll give it a little thought. Okay, I'll give it a little thought.
Ooh. Okay. All
That
right.
was a
I dig
Boba.
that.
So, okay, whoa, 80%. Ooh, I don't like that.
Yeah.
No. No, that sounds bad. How the hell is Aphra 90%? What have I missed?
Because, you know what?
Not
Contrary to
taken on
popular
inside.
opinion, Aphra remains a god.
Yeah, clearly.
Also when you inside it, it's against non-doubt crons.
Also,
Exactly.
Okay.
Also.
Great point. Okay.
Because I was looking at, I remember talking to Tess about that too. I'm like, how?
Yeah.
Because it was like 85 at win percent. I'm like, how is this winning 85% of the time? And I go and I like filter, and it's like, oh, it's still like 30% against doubt. Got it, or 40% against doubt, something like that. It's like, yeah, okay. But there's a lot of people putting like the health crons on now.
100% seems a lot better to me.
I agree. And it looks like it's a hell of a lot better banners, too. Like 59 versus 63. So.
I don't know how are you getting 59 with your
Can I
DTMG?
please
Are
check
you letting
it
double
inside?
He
Okay,
was...
sure.
Yeah,
We can do that.
Thank you. Because I'm not sure.
Oh, you're not sure, huh?
No.
Okay.
No, this is going to be a slam dunk. Like, this team's way too powerful.
I see. It is not about having a Holdo crown. Okay.
Oh, real? Well, I can't imagine it hurts you, though.
I'll just have a pin crown with the same level 6, so.
All right, yeah. Surely it's the level 6 that matters most, but in terms of keeping the level 6 benefit as long as you could, you'd think that would be mostly about Holdo.
Yeah, I don't know, though. There's like one 0%er there, and I think like everyone plays a crucial part here, like Hero Poe for his buff immunity, and a Rose Tico for whatever she does, Tico fans.
I dig it. I'm into it.
I'm with you, Zid. I don't actually know what Rose does, but she does. I do win more with her.
Yeah, I got to play with a little bit with her today. I really like the TMR on her middle. That's nice.
Yeah, I can see one bottle from Spock. Like 3.5 minutes, 65 banners.
That sounds like some shit Spock would do. Yeah.
Oh man, I pansied out, but I had the opportunity to do Zori versus Reva today, and just didn't pull the trigger.
You puss.
Yeah, I was gonna, because I've been doing the JTR BB-8 to kill basically everything except GL.
So basically, let's fucking go.
Let's go.
Yep. And rock and roll.
Oh, there it came. Let's see where this takes us. I am unsure.
Please kill them. All of them. Destroy them.
Let's do that.
Your bleeding will fall on your wife's ears.
I see what you did there.
I thought it was kind of clever.
I really like the choice of them doing that to Zori. Gonna kill the camera for a minute.
Also, I'd like to just say that the Finn level 9 is super underrated. Like, super underrated.
It is very good,
so
yes.
middle? No? Okay.
The amount, because his basic ramps off the number of times it hits somebody, so he just, like, he's slapping for so much by the end of every fight. But Task, this doesn't look like it's going to be close.
I didn't intimate that it would be.
No, just I put the mic in front of you. How do you feel watching all your teams just get absolutely demolished for high banners live on
I
stream?
don't know about high banners, not yet.
I feel like
We'll have to see about that.
I mean, I expected him to. I honestly was thinking, when I was in planning phase, this was going to be DTMG, so whatever.
Oh shit.
Oh, you're actually in trouble here,
And
Zid.
now you're in danger.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yep. GG.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, that was it.
I do know one
That's
thing,
all she
though.
wrote.
Bitches, they come, they go. I think you can run it out, honestly. Like, I think maybe we get a Jabba.
We'll have to see.
Maybe. But yeah, this guy's a goner. Ain't nothing saving him. Yeah, I do think you get to just train him out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well. Oh well. 100% my ass.
You can suck my asshole, Dagger. That's what I'll say for the VOD.
Oh, now I couldn't get to try what I wanted to try.
That makes a third person in my life willing to suck my asshole. That's not. I mean, I'm not opposed to that. You're not the first person who's offered. You'll be the first person I turn down, though.
That's fair. That's fair.
I don't do the beard, right? That's the thing. I can't do the beard.
Yeah, you don't. I can understand. Some folks don't go for the scratchy.
Yeah.
Oh shit! What's this? What's he doing? Was this the Aphra?
We'll have to. Now it's the Hail Marys.
Is this Aphra you're doing?
The Hail Marys are coming in.
Oh yeah, it is Aphra. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to see because now the trouble is going to be Hondo.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Dodging me, you bastard.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. I'm just like in testing mode.
Come on.
Guess ain't gonna
Kill
work.
this bitch. this bitch. Get this bitch. Die.
No.
Aha! Glory. Glory. There's glory to be won.
Oh. Let's see. What else would be interesting to try out? So, wonder sensor. Let's see. What about this? Whatever, doesn't matter.
Why does she...
Randy, now that you lost, you have to change your name to Brilliant Atreyu.
Fuck that guy. Never. That's one thing I would never do. That's the one last
Good
thing.
move. I wonder why why did she open with the droid summon?
She tends to do that, always.
I don't fight this team that much on defense, so I take your word on it, but yeah.
Her AI
I mean,
leads with
that's-
the droid summon.
yeah.
That's why you can exploit it. If she led with the doubt, you'd win a whole lot less with other teams.
I believe that. I mean, usually, like, if I'm using CLS, she never gets a turn, so I never get to see the dark side of that one. You gonna go for the 3, or you're gonna do a 4? Because you know you got it with the 4.
We're gonna try the tree. We're gonna try with the tree again. Didn't work last time, but let's try it again.
It didn't. I mean, I understand you don't have anything to lose in the trying it, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I have the tools to clear, so I don't care at this point.
Yeah.
It's whatever.
Yeah. And we're evened up now. We're 2-2.
Oh yeah, I got fucking bamboozled by .gg. I ain't gonna do that bitch no more.
The thing is that we weren't wrong to believe in Finn.
Well, I mean, it had like some merit to it, but yeah.
I also think I would have preferred to have had Holdo, because you would have held on to that level 6 passive surely a lot longer.
Yeah, I just saw that one loss with Holdo. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the wrong call.
Tried to pull a Spock while not being Spock. Let that be a lesson to you.
Clearly, I'm in the wrong franchise.
Be Spock next time.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
that was Polo. You said that was Spock's counter, right? Or who said that was Spock's counter? I thought someone did. Anyway, this is such. Did you use the same cron I did? The product turn meter level 6 one.
Yeah, but with the dark side damage on level 3 for debuffs as well.
Yeah. That's the one I used to. Yeah, this is. I think you probably do have this. This is so nice.
Yeah, it's just about managing it now with the bombs around there. Blind, of course, is not going to be nice. But it's not going to counter into me, so that's also fine. I'll just throw a fracture on you, and there won't be that much damage on this thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just throw an ability block on you, crush on you, throw that on you, basic on you.
I would have saber tossed Saw.
Yeah.
I think you could have removed him.
Oh, okay. Now we have to play around with that burning for a little while.
Right. Yeah.
Let's toss it out.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get some product. And I'll just waste a turn on you. And let's probably use it on you. And I would try to slow play in
I
some
like
sort
that.
of fashion.
That was a good basic. Yeah, because you were still 1 turn out of phase. Yeah, I like this.
Okay, we're kind of close.
You got this.
But this guy's a little bit problematic. I don't want him to do anything no more.
Exactly. Yes. Yes. Look at all the dots. Yeah, filling up your prot.
There we go.
Yeah, boy.
And then we got one more turn here. Not quite sure, but we'll see.
I like the move to Lord Vader.
We got it. We'll see.
Beautiful work.
All right. Yeah,
beautiful
67.
67. So the difference between the last time you did this and it didn't work on Sasha was the Kron. Because you didn't use this same Kron last time. You did this. You attempted this on Sasha.
100% sure. I would change it up a little bit from time to time, but problem with Sasha was the undersize and getting a counter into my Darth Vader, killing him. That kind of derailed the whole thing.
Yeah, but you didn't use that level 6 last time, is what I'm saying, when you did it on Sasha, and I do think that makes a difference.
Oh, I thought I used it last time. I'm not sure. There's like one time I did use it 400%, but other than that, I'm pretty sure I've used most of the time the Prada.
Okay, Cere for this. All right.
Should be fine. Should be fine. And we'll just, well, to be honest, we could just jam all 3 Mandas, so let's do that. Let's get some practice against the team of good standard. So, I'm not 100% sure was it exactly this clone.
Okay.
But it was a 3-man for like a potential 6 to 7 that I was looking at.
I mean, if it was going to be 3, I could see Jedi Cal being the second, and I would think Hoda.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Hoda.
Yeah, because you get your 1 stun out of JKL, which I guess is nice. But then that's kind of the real limit to his useless. I guess he can push more speed into the team with his middle, but...
Yeah, that's only at 85%, but then when you had, I'm pretty sure, when you had JKC there, that it became like 95% win rate.
Yeah, having both Jedi Cal and Hoda going in with 4.
Or like 100%, if you will. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Yep, there it is.
And I'll just take some Jedi Kron. I like that one. And now I know. I'll trust my good old DTMG, even with his shitty 80% win rate. I'll take it.
Fair.
I'll take it. Okay. Netflix pushes ahead. And I shall just... I mean, yeah, we're in a GL team, so...
Yep.
Yeah, just dunk there.
That's an ability block level 6 then on this Kron? Because that's kind of nice right there.
Oh yeah. It has its utility when you're thinking about how you use it. And right now, I don't really care. I could probably use it a little bit more with intent, but we'll see. Okay, we'll push that foresight in there. Okay, a little mass assister.
Nice little bit of action, boys.
Yeah, that's a whole lot of action. I misplayed rather significantly there, I think.
What do you think you should have done differently?
I don't know, but that is certainly not how it's supposed to go.
I don't know, but it doesn't feel right.
Yeah, nope. Not right.
Get him, boys.
Should have been dead by then.
I said, get him, boys. Get him, boys. Damn.
So close.
That shit hurts.
So damn close.
Yeah, that's We were this close to greatness.
Stun is down there. We could just push on you.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Oh God! Oh, do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it!
No, he didn't pass. Okay.
Yes!
He didn't pass. Okay.
Yes! 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 God bless you, Qui-Gon. God bless you.
I should have pushed that turn meter probably to JMLS at the beginning to get JK down immediately instead of having to work on him multiple times. I wish I just changed GSC boards already. It's getting so boring. So
You're gonna
boring.
get your wish. 13's a goner, man.
That's not what he meant, and you know it.
What? The meta's gonna change.
Well, yeah, but necessarily not the board size.
Oh, the board size? Well, I mean,
Yeah.
Fair.
Oh, nice back.
Slap his shit.
Nice work.
Man, he is
Nice
such
work.
a big boy.
If they make the board much bigger, Fatal's going to start at noon to Zerg, to Zerg. You know what I mean?
Man, it stresses the shit out of me watching him play that way. I mean, bless him for getting the results he does, but like, man.
Yeah, he's a part of Ma now, so that's funky.
Yeah, so I heard, yeah.
I'll join back old good old WDO.
I'll have to DM him, so, welcome back to the fam.
Huh. I'm curious if this could have almost worked, just like straight up. Interesting. Jedi and Anakin would pose something of a threat.
Yeah, if you didn't actually have some means of controlling him well, right out the gate, you probably were going to have a real problem.
Now we're going to have fun with this. Let's go and use some Cere here.
Yeah, it's a shame Sidious is no good for this.
Yeah, I don't trust no Sid boy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't trust that guy. He's got good intentions, but that's about it.
Yeah, I love that.
He was so short-lived as well, like Sidious in our meta. Like, nobody places anything like Han Solo anymore, so
yeah.
3v3 though, he's more applicable.
Mm-hmm. That's okay. I mean, think about it. Like, yes, it's not the most fun to sit here and say, oh, I wish I had more use in 5s for Sidious. Feels like a waste. But think about it the other way. Would you really want a board that had multiple points of vulnerability to Sidious in 5s? Yeah, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with where we're at. Nice play. Yeah, that Maul synergy in that team is really nice for the multiple calls. It's very smart.
Yeah.
This is obviously subjective, but I feel like Gak has been interesting in like a year.
Yeah, it's starting to get there. Even for me, like I've been up here for not that long, so now sooner or later, I'm losing my interest
Oh
as
shit!
well.
You're just running the 3.
I mean, why not at this point? Like, why not?
Well, yeah. I hear you. It's not. Yeah, I know it's not going to save your bacon. But
It's just a gamble if do I lose my Wangly or
yeah,
not.
you cheeky
And if
son of a
if I
bitch.
do,
I would wish
we're
bad
in
things
trouble.
on you, but you've already had bad things, so whatevs.
Let's see.
The arrogance of trying this. I hope it punishes you, son of a bitch.
It clearly
So
does.
far, so not. Yeah.
Actually, not. No, I can't.
Nice divide, guys. Good job. All right, now, are you going to be my hero? Nope, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Stop it. What?
What the fuck? Oh my
Hacks.
god.
I hate it. Okay. A little better than anticipated. Okay.
You
So
think
how
you're
you
gonna
want to
get
do
something
it?
out of this, huh? You think you're gonna get something, huh?
I mean, for me, there's only one move. Wow.
Well, I'll take the ability block if it is to come.
Okay. All right. Yep. It's not Boba. All right. You're not gonna get the super punish. Okay. All right. You lucky fuck.
Well, I'm gonna show you all the undersizes. Don't you worry.
Wow. Yeah. That chain of like 4 extra assists that you got there on the Xanadu. That was nuts. I'll be honest with you. I would have been mad at this. I would have been mad. If I had lost because you shaved me out by a couple banners because of this, I would have been mad.
You would be fleets all over again. Remember that first win I had against you? Oh yeah, fleets. I'm barely by the skin of my teeth.
I mean, I remember dropping Profundity versus Executor our very last match, but no, I don't remember the first time, no.
Well, what Randy should have said, remember every win I've had against you? Because you
That's
haven't
fair.
had any.
That's fair.
Well, I mean, it's 2-2 now.
Is it?
Yeah, we're 2-2.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm disappointed in you, Randy.
Yeah, I'll do better next time. Oh yeah.
I sure hope so.
Yeah, don't worry, dear. Don't worry.
Honestly, Zid, I'm surprised you can hear Dagger hollering at you all the way from down wherever the fuck he is in the ranks.
I'm
Bam.
used to it. Our cute little Dagger.
I'm taking full advantage of the fact that Dagger cannot respond in full force.
Yeah. Let's just say that when time is on, when I have the ability to play, I've proven time and time again that I belong where you guys are. And if
I'd
you
love for
guys
you to
would like
be
to
there.
take, hold on, and if you guys would like to accept some of my responsibilities in my real life,
No.
I will be there again.
No. Thank you.
Okay.
But no.
Thank you, but no.
I gave it some thought and went with no.
Here, I thought you were going to go with like what my dad used to say. We'll talk about it later. Also, it can stop being 80 plus degrees outside anytime.
You right about that.
I don't know if it's humid where you're at, Taz, but it is humid AF where I'm at.
Something of the kind, yes. It's pretty humid here.
It's pretty interesting, though. Your ship been chilling and skipped over reinforcement.
Yeah, I saw that. It's kind of goof.
Yeah, a little goofy boy. That goofy boy gonna get slapped. I'm surprised though you didn't put in like SAS starting lineup?
I think it was actually just a holdover from last round. I just didn't change that one.
Yeah, because then I don't have to do the fancy different lineup and I worry about your Phantom stripping away that banner that you cannot really avoid.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's a pretty good comp, really. It will fuck over banners from either Chimera or Leviathan equally. Oh, there we go. Take that.
I'll do that one. All right, Malevolence. Strip him down. Get him.
I'll show you how to do this.
I think if more people won or lost their GAX by 5 banners, we'd see almost Phantom exclusively on defense with Leviathan.
Yeah, that's true.
But because a lot of the time it's like 20, 30 banners, I think a lot of people don't think that edge is necessary, myself included. Right, because I set a defense so that I don't have to be efficient. Right, so if I'm leaning into the make you be inefficient on fleet, I feel like I've already like giving into a losing strategy. Because I'm not trying to take my time on my fights. I'm trying to just smash your dick in. Yeah. I'm trying to win this. I'm trying to win my GAX averaging at 62. So God bless y'all trying to get 65s.
Maybe. Yeah. Nice. Good stuff.
And I'll have you know, Task, I just checked. I am my ranking does not start with 4 numbers. So
hey, nice.
You cannot talk to me like you talk to TJ.
You got so you're better than somebody. That's good. Well, hey, Zid, thank you so much for streaming your attacks.
No problem. GG, gotta run.
Yep. All right,
Catch
man.
you later.
Well, thanks again. And let me kill the Discord feed here. All right, guys. Great match. Thank you again to Brilliant Zid. And now we're tied up 2-2, so I'm sure we'll see each other again in this coming 3 season. We'll see what the fate of the universe holds.
We and Sasha just keep popping up in the same brackets.
Yeah, the 3 of us.
You guys are the brick walls. I keep banging my head on.
Yeah.
Didn't you? So wait, Sasha, didn't you and Zid fight for round 2?
No, you know what happened to mine?
What happened?
Week 2 we did. Week 2 we fought. I'll tell you what my key strategy was there. I got Zid to oversleep.
Technique.
It really was, right? So I think he overslept and woke up late and had like 40 minutes to get all of his attacks in.
Dude.
And so it became a bit of a bloodbath for him when, I mean, we know how he attacks. It was otherwise going to be pretty smooth. So, yeah, I had that going for me. But in this week...
Very good.
What was that?
Like, very good layout. During your back wall had a very good layout, which made me think there was no easy choice, really. And then I had to end up using, like, DTMG against her SLKR for, like, some absolute garbage banners, like 58 or 59.
Yeah.
It was quite a tough one that you put me in there.
My guess is the 3 of us will be in the same group of 8 again this next week. I don't know, maybe Tash will be in a different one. I don't know.
I'll see you all real soon. I mean, regardless, if it's not week 1, we'll be seeing each other this season. You all know it. All right, guys. As far as my defense goes, let's get started with the wrap up on this VOD. As far as my defense, I covered how Zid cleared my bottom front at the start of the match. So go back at the start of the VOD to see that. As far as how he cleared the rest of the defense, we just wrapped up his attacks. So just tune back a few minutes earlier, and you'll see how he completed the rest of the board. Defense did better than we'd hoped. I thought this was going to come down to pennies, and I'm very lucky that it didn't. So, very nice. Let's talk about my attacks. All right. Bottom front, against his Gungans. We went in with Inquisitors, and it got done for a 59. The banners were very rough. What I was terrified about was that not once in the entire fight were we actually able to target the shield generator directly. I was continuously getting ponged between Phalanx and Jar Jar. So what ended up happening was there was just enough AoE damage in effect that was able to take the stacks down. And literally, just as soon as that shield generator went down, they all went down like a sack of bricks. So that really is the key, is just being able to get at that shield generator. So this worked, but it was rough. That being said, it was using an Empire Set 13 Cron, so we won't have that next time. It had the 400% offense and defense, so we were taking more punishment than we otherwise would. We'll have to see how much less upfront punch the Inquisitors have with the Inquisitor Cron, the new one coming, as opposed to all the offense here from that Set 13. That's kind of the thought about that for the future. That being said, though, Zid was kind enough to share. He used he reserved Leia for attack and used Leia to brute down this Gungan team for 65. Last round, I'd done Malgus against it, and it was pretty close to timing out, like 20-something seconds away. Zid said that he had an opponent time out using Malgus against his Gungans because he put a super high proc crown on it. So I'm glad I didn't try that today. So just some notes, because we don't have a lot of experience fighting Boss Nass, and next time we come to 5s, it'll be with a Gungan Cron. All right, against Malgus, DR, BSF Malik, and Sith Marauder, went in with C, Watt, and Gamguard for 61. Against Inquisitors, yeah, so we went in with Cere, and I had my OG Cal on defense with Rey, just trying to do that stacking offense composition. And so when I went in with Cere, we were considerably more vulnerable to AoE, Dispel, stuff of the kind. And as it so happened, we took a bunch of damage, a lot of damage actually, before Malicos got his first turn. That's a note to me. I really haven't seen it matter too damn much. That my Malicos is 100,000 health, like 12.6, 12.7k offense, like very, very strong on those, but like 236 speed. And I think, once you get out and do your first rocks, like 2 or 3 of the Inquisitors just fall right over. If I was maybe just a little faster speed-wise, I wonder if I might have gotten rocks out ahead before some of that damage we took, because we, let's say I went from like 236 to 250, gave him even just that 14 more speed. Because they looped us for a bit. It was terrifying there for a moment. And if you watch the fight, if you go back and watch it, there was a better than even chance that they could have just focused down Malicos, and we were going to be closed out on that. We would have had to do something else.
Really quick note on that.
What's that, Dagger?
Bear in mind they have speed up, and they gain turn meter.
You're kind of faded, but you said something about speed up and turn meter.
Yeah, they have speed up and turn. So I don't know how much speed you're going to have to add to get out in front.
Oh, you mean the Inquisitors? Yeah, I don't know. It's just something I thought about. Like, it seemed like they took an awful lot of damn turns before Malicos could throw his first rocks. That being said, it was kind of a dum-dum on my part. Instead of Ninth Sister, my stupid ass could have just taken Maul. And Maul would have made it simple. There were a couple different points in the fight where we had somebody hang on by a thread, and a Maul push into a Malicos call would have been a permakill on Reva or something else to that effect. So if I did this again without Cal, it's probably not bad that I had Cal on defense. What is bad is that I was careless and didn't take Maul. I took Ninth Sister instead, and obviously she does less, but the purpose of her being there was to be another doubt trigger. Regardless, the fight, we took out 4 on the first go, and then I want to say 45, 4 plus 45, we used, it was just a lone 5th brother in the end, and we used Wampa to clean that up. Let's mark that there, mark that green. All right, got that on the spreadsheet now. All right, and against his Rey, Mace, Ben, Echo, and Cal. So yeah, Shatterpoint's an interesting choice here. Knowing that everybody's doing Bane plus someone else against Rey, Shatterpoint reducing max health, offense, all of it. You can see the theory behind why that might be dangerous to Bane. Fortunately, for the purpose of just this match, I led with the opener. Usually I'm going with third to start the health stacking immediately. This time I went in with his first special, which is that double dispel. We immediately took the squishies into damage immunity, including mace. And basically, I think he got to get one shatter point out. And it happened to go to set. And then we killed Mace. Then Mace kind of fell over. Mace was the only thing I was really worried about. That being said, she stacked up a bunch of offense on us. We got a little lower than I was initially comfortable with. We ended up stabilizing, getting the 64. All right, back wall. So he mixed things up, yeah? We know that he had a doozy of a Traya team that caused a lot of problems for my Sith Eternal last time, because I underestimated the sheer amount of offense that was being provided by Talon. And that was with a Kron that was emphasizing health, not even offense. God forbid if he'd had more offense on it last time. I had JMK, Lord Vader, and BKM. And dig this, I was thinking BKM was going to be a slam dunk on this. I went and checked the history, though. Only 2 attempts tried, with and without BAM on it, because I was thinking maybe there's some BAM angle in it. In either case, both of them got dusted. Like, the BKM failed utterly in under 2 minutes in both of those. I'm not wholly sure why that is, because you figure the prod up gain from Traya and passing out that prod up is a function of debuffs getting laid down. But if you're starting off with Bo-Katan taking your bonus turn, you haven't put any debuffs out onto the field. So somebody that isn't C is going to lose their protection. You smite them with basic, and then you should kind of be off to the races. But I couldn't take the risk. I couldn't dare to try. Already having 1 drop and more or less being on even footing with Zid at the time. So I went in with Lord Vader, Maul, Royal, Thrawn, and Piet for 53. So that being said, had I used Maul with the Cere, I would probably have had to gamble using BKM here. Yeah, that probably would have been the way of it. And we finished it out with just Lord Vader alive, 53 banners. It was interesting. It was interesting. But it was nonetheless a one-shot. Oh yeah, forgot to cover the other attacks. Yeah, against Aphra, we went in underban, BKM, Paz, Grogu, Bo for 64 banners. And against his Trench, Jango, Wat, Dooku, and Nu, we just went in with full DTMG for 62. Top side. Against his Kelleran team, we went, standard. JML, Jedi Cal, JKR, Hoda, JKL. Nothing fancy to it. 65. Against Saw, Chirrut, Baze, Kyle Katarn, and Cere, we went GG STAP B1, B2. I remember the last time I did this, and I told myself if I did this again, I would not use Magna, because last time I did it with Magna, he really doesn't do anything. Like, he barely ever gets a turn because the rest of your guys are moving so damn fast. And because of the way STAP Omicron works and stuff, like, he immediately, STAP pulls himself out from under stealth, so Magna's not protecting him. STAP's going to motivate the rest of your team to go out ahead of Magna and thus shake off the stealth and expose themselves. So it really isn't a value add to have him for that matchup. Tried it without him, and sure enough, 64. Better than advertised. Like, you're thinking maybe like a 60, a 63 at best for saving the one character. So yeah, I don't know. I was very happy with it. All right, Gas Krex. Now, this one's interesting. I was thinking about using Starkiller here. I saw Sasha Isha had done that with a Dowcron successfully against, I think, even this same Kron. He did that last week. But when I stopped to evaluate where I was in the fight, I only had 3 fights left, and I noticed that, I hadn't necessarily assigned JMK. So I did the rest of the fights in the back first. Knew that I had JMK to spare for this purpose, and then just went in with JMK, Cat, GK, the 3 of them, for, I want to say it was a 67. I didn't note it down at the time. And against his Dash Bam, Queel, IG-11, and Vandor, So I had full Finzori for this purpose. You recall last match against Quasar, I had Resistance Bros and Holdo down with Rey because that comp specifically can make life very hard for Cere if you're of the habit to use Cere to counter Rey. And Quasar really liked that counter. So we set it for him, and indeed, he fell right into that trap. I expected so much that Zid would save Bane for this purpose, and he did. So I didn't bother concentrating that whole team, the same way. He took it out, with Bane for 64. But yeah, I had Finzori available, and I took out his Dash team here. Finzori, Resistance Hero Finn, Holdo, and Rose for 64. All right, in the back here for fleets. So yeah, he had Executor, Triple Attacker, went in with Profundity, took along Cassian and Biggs. In reality, Cassian was the only one I called, so I certainly, if you don't get the forbidden outcome where you just lose your tank, I could have easily just left him home. But Cassian afforded us a really interesting tactical option in the fight. We had the outcome where it was Hans Millennium Falcon had the mark on him, had 2 debuffs, then got hit, got the mark, and now we don't know who the next reinforcement is coming in. So what's a man to do with that next turn on Profundity? Do we basic to Han and wiggle and just proceed without bringing a ship out? Or did I bring in Cassian and use his Dispel to take the debuffs off of Han? And I went with the latter. That was fun. That certainly prevents us from getting nuked down by Boba. So even though Boba didn't come into the battle, it was Houndstooth. It was pretty cool. I like that. I'll be keeping that one in mind. Against Endurance, of course, Chimera, 74 banners. Nothing to see here, folks. And Malevolence, Negotiator. Man, we got roughed up a little bit, banners-wise. What was interesting is, he said it with Vulture and Soldier. And it's kind of a crapshoot. Sometimes the AI brings in Vulture. But very often, and I think more often than not, if you have Soldier in there, it prefers Soldier. And when that happens, you're having to sit there and plan like, okay, well, I've been saving Plo Koon because I'm expecting Vulture to come out, and I want to be immediately able to get rid of the Vulture droids. So we had it come out. We had Soldier come out. Had to make our choice when it came time for my next capital turn. Do I bring out Plo now? I went with it. Brought him out, dispelled all the crap, pushed up turn meter, and ended up being able to close out the fight with a mass assist onto Hyena just before Vulture was otherwise going to come in and make life much harder. So, yeah, 72. Could have been better. In the end, we get an 18-12. And honestly, if we didn't have a couple great, fortunate holds on defense, particularly here in the back, I think. No, not in the back. It was all up top. That's right. He just dusted this back wall. Yeah, if I had Lord Vader on defense and like Slacker on offense, that Slacker would have just made mincemeat out of that Sith team. But yeah, we got fortunate. He, I believe, attempted Finzori first here on Jabba. Having seen that it worked once last week, we know how strong Finzori was. He didn't run it with Holdo. But it looked like it was on track to work. So we got lucky there. Qui-Gon, he got fancy on that one, did the JML, man. That he went JML 3-man, and they punished. That's the long and short of that. He just dusted Saw, and then Aphra fortunately got a hold. What was it? Yeah, he went in with BKM solo. This is when he knew that the fight, this is one of his latter fights. This is when the match was already sunk. But he went for it, and, it was Hondo who got stripped of protection. He knocked down Hondo, and then the rest of the team proceeded to knock down the lone BKM. So, yeah, we had, those first couple of defensive holds were the ones that mattered. That was nice. And, of course, we got no money here in the back. I also screwed up having the wrong comp of Leviathan set. That's my bad. So that's the whole match, guys. For everybody that's here on Discord chilling with me today for this, long extended stream, thank you guys so much for showing up. Fun way to close out the season. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and link everything up. Yeah, for those of you seeing this on YouTube, you can catch me live on Twitch at twitch.tv/Tassinix. This VOD, along with VODs of my previous fights, all get uploaded to my YouTube, which is Tassinix Gaming, where you're seeing this VOD now. I have some other Swugger-related content here on YouTube. I have my Datacron set videos here. So we've got 14 already in progress. 15 just coming out today. Conquest started where you can earn set 15 just this afternoon. So check those videos out. The set 15 Conquest is coming out in another couple of days. So be on the lookout for that. And of course, there's the GAC focused podcast that I put out on there with my friends Dagger, TJ, and Sasha Isha, called Plotting and Scheming. That's our week in review GAC show. We talk about what worked for us, what didn't, our standout defenses, what lessons we're taking from one week to the next, and anything else that we think is worth your time. That episodes for that come out on Friday. My patrons get a few days early access. Might give you an advantage while you're planning out that first phase of the GAC week. Speaking of which, though, if you enjoyed the stream and you want to support what I'm doing, by all means, please check out patreon.com/Tassinix. For any upwardly mobile GAC player, there's something there of interest to you. We got to thank the patrons that make all of this possible. At VIP access level, that is the $5 tier. You get your foot in the door to the TAS house. You get the early access I mentioned. You also get access to the dedicated voice and chat channels for patrons, where I am always lurking and hanging out. But yes, thanks to my VIP access subscribers here: Andrew, White Wolf, Sam Vimes, Jobin4527, Stark Strategy Gamer, Ray's Malbus, Brock Thudsteel, Renee Bebe, Deadpool Cow 28, Johnny B. Ottawa, JJ's Productions Twitch, Sweens14, and Darth QP PMG. At the next patron tier of VIP Access Plus, you get a bundled membership to OmegaBot Patreon. So if you like that detailed scouting report I did here on Zid at the start of the match, that's a patron level feature to pull a custom number of weeks and get a detailed pull on exactly what you're looking to study about your opponent. But thanks go out to Stryker and Esh Sotnikam. They're VIP Access Plus. At VIP Access Premium, this is the Double Bot bundle. So you get a bundle discounted access that includes access to me, the OmegaBot Patreon, and Hot Utils. So that is the premier tool for managing your loadouts on Moss, managing a lot of stuff with mods too. There's a few varied uses, but yeah, it really speaks for itself. And of course, there at VIP Access, seizing on the double bots are Quig, Ibanez, Sir Boss, and Trevor Boy Gaming. At the top of the list, there is no substitute. Nomad's Reaper at Jester's Club Elite. This is my #1 supporter. He comes on in from time to time and just crushes it with thousands of biddies, hundreds of subs in some cases. Just goes gangbusters with it. Really appreciate the extraordinary, generous support over the years. Let's do our special thanks now to Yoda Force, one of my first supporters back in the day. Bought me the mic I'm speaking to you on right now. He has long since quit the game, but we remember him fondly on the other side. To Mrs. T, my wife, thank you for running interference, keeping my very curious, industrious daughter, our curious, industrious daughter, out of my hair while I'm trying to be halfway decent at a phone video game. Thank you so much. And of course, to Dagger, TJ, and Sasha Isha, my co-hosts on Plotting and Scheming. It really would just be me monologuing more, which I think you already get your fill of from my stream, right? It really wouldn't be any kind of interesting show without my co-hosts, and I really appreciate the time they pull from their busy work and family lives to make our show. Thank you, guys. All right, moving back over to the main scene. This closes out Season 53. So look out for the season, for the Week 3 wrap-up, Plotting and Scheming episode coming out next week. And then while we're in the off week, keep your eye peeled for the 3 vs. 3 preview video. We will be discussing the impact of Set 15 in there. I'm also working on roping in a special guest and having some more interesting questions. But yeah, should be a fun time. And as always, until next time, it's been real, it's been awesome, it's been real awesome. Take care.